All right, we are live. Well, I'm currently live on the THC, on the YT, and the PM, and the CST, and the EST, 10:30 p.m. Actually, we're running late. So anyways, welcome everyone. Mike will be joining me shortly. He was actually driving on his way home from Quebec today. I talked to him a little over a half an hour ago, maybe 45 minutes ago. And he said that he was almost home, and so he'll be jumping on it as soon as he is able. So that's where Mike is. He'll be joining us shortly. But I didn't want to keep everybody waiting. We said 9:30, and we're already late. So why not just jump right in, right? So while we're waiting on Mike, a couple things that I wanted to kind of go over and announce. First of all, we are more than happy to announce that we have a new sponsor. And I know it's not Dr. Squatch. Everybody loved the Squatch. We did too. I still support them. But we have a brand new sponsor, and that is none other than a brand new company, actually. They just launched a little less than a month ago. Organic Priced Books. Okay, so organicpricedbooks.com. What Organic Price Books is a company very similar to IST, CGN, all that stuff, Amazon, whatever you want to call it, right? Organic Priced Books. I'm going to go ahead and take this off there. Oop, wrong one. And so what it is, like I said, they're a company much like IST, cheap graphic novels, Tales of Wonder, those types of sites. And they're a brand new company, though. The owner's name is JP, and he is a fan of the channel and said, hey, I want you guys to review some books, and I'll send them to you, and you just promote my site. And I said, dude, yes, of course. So JP's a really solid guy. He, like I said, he's only been around for about 3 weeks or so, but he's gotten really good reviews so far. Everybody that I've talked to that has utilized his website are big fans. Please keep in mind that his website is still being updated as it is new, and not only that, but some of the older titles are special order only as it stands right now. He will be updating and things like that as time goes on. Again, he's brand new. So please, let's go show some love for organicpricebooks.com. He actually has some pretty cool features that you can't really do anywhere else. He actually has a direct link on his website to his Facebook Messenger. And you can click on that. And from my understanding, you can even just order through that, and explain this is what I want. And he'll get stuff ordered for you. If you don't see it on his website, reach out to him and he'll be more than happy to help you out. So really fantastic customer service. And his goal is to get books mailed immediately. He also has an option to pre-order books as well. So that's really big. And like I said, so far, I've heard nothing but great things. IST, we all love them, but they've been a little behind lately. They've been kind of struggling a little bit, and it's due to the weather. You can't knock IST for that, but a lot of people have been getting frustrated, especially during the pandemic and things like that. So give JP a shot at organicpricedbooks.com, and they are our brand new sponsor, and we're actually going to be having JP on at some point in the future to discuss this company and things like that. So that'll be pretty exciting as well. So yeah, we are brought to you guys by that. So while we are waiting for Mike, tonight we are going to be discussing some of the movie trailers that have come out. We're going to be discussing episode 1 of Superman and Lois, which debuted this last week. We're going to be discussing recent reads, what we've been reading, asking obviously what you guys have been reading. And Mike had a question for the crowd as well. So he'll be asking that later this evening. He wanted your guys's hot take on something, and so, and then anything else that obviously comes up in the comments, as always, because we love talking with you guys. So as it stands right now, looks like we've already got a couple comments, so we'll just run through them while we are waiting on Mike. I'm not sure where he's at, but like I said, I talked to him about 45 minutes or so ago, and he said he was almost home, so fingers crossed, all's good. We'll just hang out. Conroy, what is up, man? What is a good alternative to getting simple, no frills, custom binds done in the US while waiting for Herring and Robinson to open back up? Herring and Robinson. And I say that because I actually just sent in 6 more volumes, and they're, to my knowledge, they're open for business. I even emailed them after I sent them in, and I said, "Hey, just FYI, I sent some books your way," and I did not get the automatic reply that says, "Oh, we're currently closed due to the California pandemic." So, and they replied right away to me and everything as well. So, to my knowledge, they are open. You might want to email them just to double check, but to my knowledge, they are open. So, I do highly suggest Herring and Robinson still. Christoph, looks like this company needs a new logo. Yeah, JP's logo. It's simplistic, man. You don't need much, right? Cheap Graphic Novels, IST, their logos. I don't even know if they even have a logo. So, but I know that you are a logo maker. So, give it a go, and I'll forward it on to him. Send it to us, and I'll forward it on to him and see what he thinks. But yeah, so organicpricedbooks.com. Let's go. I know, right? Where's Mike? Everybody's probably like, I'm tired of fucking listening to Matt talk. This is annoying. Sorry. What's up, Rosie? Hope you guys have a great show. Gonna catch you tomorrow. All right, man. Well, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Greg, Superman and Lois is awesome. Very strong start for the season. We will come back to that because I want to talk. I don't want to dive into anything. I want to talk with Mike about it. But yeah, we'll come back to that one. Dat Boy Steve, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Kepler, don't forget to leave a like. That is a must. Do not forget to leave a like. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, something else I can announce. Has really nothing to do with the channel, but kind of, sort of. If you guys are into rock and or metal music, and you like those little quick news bits, go check out Rock Feed on YouTube. That's another channel that you guys can share, like, and subscribe. Dude's got over like 500,000 subs or whatever, and he's constantly putting out new content and whatnot. And I've been doing some work with him for probably about a year now, actually. And I'm back to doing voiceovers for like quick little news bits or whatever on his channel. So go check out Rockfeed. He actually just dropped a video today that I did. And I'll be doing a couple videos a week there too. So go support him. It's a fun channel. Lots of, always updates, rock, metal news. Christoph, I know you're a metalhead, man. You'll probably like the channel. Go check it out. Awesome. I will try that. Yes, dude. Seriously, do Herring and Robinson. Like I said, I didn't get the automatic reply. They replied to me right away, said they'd let me know when my books arrived, which should have been today. So now I'm a little nervous. I actually sent in 6 volumes. It was 4 volumes of Tom King's Batman run, Rebirth Batman run, and then 7. No, maybe I sent 7. And then maybe it was 3 and 3. Shit, I don't remember now. And anyways, and so it was King's Batman run and then Tynan's detective run. So maybe it was. I think it was 4 Tom King and 2 Tynan. So I just sent those in. I'm getting some really cool stamps on them as well. Batman like half bust stamps. Zaki Hassan, actually, I think it's his stamp. I saw him on some books that he did, and I fell in love with it. I was like, dude, can I use that stamp? And he's like, yeah, go for it. So I can't wait to get those. I just sent those in, so it'll probably be a couple months, but that's something to look forward to. Another thing to be looking out for is I am got 7 volumes currently at Haushin. And Haushin just emailed me a couple days ago and said that they had my dimensions ready because I'm doing graphic covers on these ones. And 5 of the volumes are Punisher books. And then I'm doing a Tokyo Ghost. And what was the other one? Punisher, Tokyo Ghost. Oh, sorry, 6 volumes of Punisher, not 5. 6 volumes of Punisher, and then Tokyo Ghost. So I'm getting graphic covers on those. And so 3 of the volumes are the late 80s, early 90s run of Punisher War Journal. 2 volumes is from the 90s run of Punisher Warzone. And then the final volume is Becky Cloonan's Punisher. And so I'm getting those done. Mike's actually been designing the graphic layout for me. So I'm super excited because I had an idea for like what I kind of wanted things to look like and for like the spine, and he took my idea and made it a complete reality, which was really exciting to see. And then he ran with some really cool ideas that he had too. So I cannot wait to get these books back and show you guys what they look like. I'm super super jazzed. So other good news. Bam, he's here.
Hey, hello.
Sitting here.
Fashionably late.
Yeah, I've been sitting here talking to myself for 10 minutes.
That's all right. Another Friday night for you, I guess.
Yeah. But one thing I did announce though is
Hello,
our new
everyone.
sponsorship. Boom!
Ooh.
Organic Price Books. So yeah,
Nice.
Organic Price Books. Go check them out.
Very cool.
So yeah, we went over that, and then I was just kind of discussing some binds and things that we got going on, and letting them know that I believe Herring and Robinson is officially back open for business.
Very nice.
So
speaking of custom binds, I have mine to pick up on Monday. Very excited for that.
And what else? You got some other exciting news about that.
Oh, yeah. So Lehman, apparently, when I called, I do need to confirm some details with them, but they said they will do graphic covers. So I'm going to do one experimental one, and if that's good and the price is fair, we'll see what happens. But I think I may do some books that way. Not all of them, because I do still like the Buckram look. But yeah, exciting.
Yes, I don't know if you could hear when you were logging on or not, but I was telling about Punisher books that you've been designing.
Oh, so much fun.
Dude, I can't fucking wait. Have you started Tokyo Go? Because you've done all 6 Punisher books, right?
No, I need to do the 2 war zones. I still need to do the front and back of the war zones.
Oh, gotcha.
Tokyo Ghost, I'm almost done.
Are you were you pretty stoked to do that one?
Oh yeah. I
haven't seen a Tokyo Ghost before, like a custom bind. So I think, I'm not saying I'm necessarily the first, but to my knowledge, I am. I don't think I've ever seen a Tokyo Ghost bind.
Yeah, I tried something slightly different with the design of it, so I'll probably have that out to you tomorrow.
Sweet.
It's been fun. It's been fun. Someone else that I've done graphic covers for got their Haushin Dimensions in recently. They're getting like 9 books done. It's awesome. It's so cool, man. It's so great to see all these custom binds going in and getting done. It's very exciting.
Yeah, man, you outdid yourself on these Punisher spines. Like, you know, I had the one idea for like the top of them, and then like it's
the top idea is amazing though.
Thank you. I was trying to think of something fun to do with them that wasn't like everything else and every other custom you see. I was like, these are customs. They should be literally one of a kind. So I had some really. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, I need a better spot for it.
Yeah, I need to finish hanging up all the art in my office. I got so much stuff, and so I'm debating on where to hang that stuff up too. Those are gifts for everybody that we got from Christoph. He designed us some hardcover comic Punisher 2099 inspired art.
And then I've got this one. I guess I'll dox myself and put out my last name, but
ow.
Yeah.
Nobody can pronounce it though.
I love this. I love this. Dr. Chernik versus the Dynamic Defenders in a world he never made.
Yes. Hang on a sec. Let me grab mine. Anybody that's on Facebook knows me because of the groups and shit. But hang on a sec.
This is awesome. Yeah, this was very cool. It's got like 666 souls to CBD in the corner. It's also got, once again, Dr. Chernik, the hardcover comics group. It's awesome.
Now you just told them how to pronounce your name.
And then there's that. I love that.
That's awesome. The custom bind demon.
I love that.
So cool. This one's mine that he designed for me.
So awesome.
Then all the little details and things that he did in there.
Yeah. It's very nice. The teaching.
That's what I do. I teach motherfuckers.
Teach about the custom binds.
Teach about the custom binds.
Yeah.
And then did you get this one too? The one that was like our logo?
Yeah, but I got this is the cover I got.
Oh, yeah. That's not the Dr. Chernik one. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, these are great, dude. And I love they're on the like thick foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very nice. Yeah, I need to. I placed an order for 3 more shirts with all new logos on them. So I'll
Oh
have
shit!
I'll have some shirts to wear around the house and when I'm hanging out with the boys and all that.
There you go.
I actually wore this shirt, this Kristoff shirt, at work today.
Yeah,
I had it underneath like a plaid button up, but it was on. You
it
could
was
see
on.
this thing a little.
It was there in spirit.
If anyone hasn't seen it, can't probably see that.
There you go. Yep, you're good there.
But yeah, it's great, man. It's so comfortable. Oh, I love
I
this
told
shirt.
you that shit is high quality.
It's so nice.
I don't think I've ever had a T-shirt of that nice a quality, and I'm not
No.
just saying like I was legit. Dang.
Yeah, I haven't worn a Gildan shirt or whatever other brand makes these, usually is involved in printed logo shirts that was this comfortable. It's nice. It's like fitted too. It's great.
No, I need to. Yeah, I need to lose weight. That's what that shirt told me. It said, "Hey, fat fuck, lose some weight."
It's the European sizes.
Yeah, something. But yeah. So,
Yeah,
you watched Superman and Lois, yes?
correct.
Okay,
The first
cool.
episode pilot. Yeah,
Let's dive in
let's
here
do
and
it.
have a little
I'm
bit of fun.
excited.
Yes, right.
I'm excited. Yeah,
Okay, I'll let you go first. What
So
thoughts? Initial thoughts?
right off the bat, I'm going to tell you when you said check it out, I was loathing having to watch this show.
You went fuck.
Superman and Lois, the last show I would ever want to fucking watch.
I know.
But I was eating my own words along with the rest of my asshole because it was fantastic. Fan freaking tastic. Especially for a CW show. Wow.
Probably their best special effects out of any of their shows.
Yeah. It in general, I felt like the cinematography and the directing, it had like a Zack Snyder feel to it. It was kind of gray and like morose, kind of grim. But man, I'm glad that they made certain. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's tough to talk about it without spoiling it. I will say one thing: I cannot wait to reread Tomasi's run on Superman, the omnibus that's coming out soon. Because I didn't notice in the credits. Do they give them and Dan Jurgens credit for like borrowing most of their ideas?
I don't think so. I think it was just the
original creators.
Yeah, Siegel and Schuster.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it was, man, I haven't kept up with CW, so like I don't know if this Superman guy has shown up. I'm guessing he has in Supergirl.
Okay, so yeah, so the actor Tyler Hoechlin, whatever his name is, he played Superman, I guess, in like the CW crossover series for like Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Okay.
And because there was like he appeared during the Supergirl show and shit like that. But so yeah, he's been in the CW verse before, and that's kind of why they got their own little spinoff here. But yeah, I had seen a little bit of the other CW shows. I honestly kind of fell off of them, and I haven't seen like The Flash in like 2 seasons. I'm behind on. I just sort of fell off of stuff. I never watched Supergirl. I think I didn't watch like the last 4 seasons of Arrow. So I sort of just kind of fell off. So I knew who he was and I knew he was on it, but I'd never seen him play Superman before.
Yeah.
But I knew him from, he was in some other show, like a vampire show, maybe. Fuck, I don't remember. What show was he on? I don't know. He was on some other show, and I was like, dude, that guy for Clark? Really?
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling it. I was like, no, this is bullshit. I watched it, and dude, I was blown away. He plays an amazing. I don't know if he would work out well for like a big screen Superman,
right?
But for like a TV series Superman, like along the lines like Dean Cain and shit.
Yeah,
dude, he is great.
Yeah,
he nails Clark. Like he nails the essence of Superman. Like at the very beginning, the Easter egg with the car and the kid and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was taken directly out of the comics, but like that was just like, it was so heartfelt and like warming and inviting, and you're like, oh fuck, they did a good job on this one.
Yeah.
Stargirl is also another really good one
Mhm.
that was on DC Universe, and now it's going to CW.
Yeah.
And Stargirl was another one that I was really, really surprised by. Now, the two thing that I know for a fact that those shows have in common is, well, Greg Berlanti, obviously, who's done all of them, but they also have Jeff Johns in common. Jeff Johns is like an executive producer on both shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with why these are so good.
Yeah.
But Jeff Johns is. But yeah, dude, it is such a good show. And so for those that were like me and Mike, 'cause I didn't want to watch it either, but everybody kept saying how good it was. And I was like, fuck, all right, whatever. So I watched it one night, got a little happy and watched it. And I was like, oh, this is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shockingly good.
Shockingly good. And I know you haven't watched any of WandaVision yet. Is that right?
That's right.
So I think episode 8 aired today. I have not seen today's episode, but I've seen all the others. You got to watch it, man. I cannot sell you enough on WandaVision. A lot of people say that the first 2 episodes were like blah, and then it gets really good. I loved the first 2 episodes because I like 50s like sitcoms. So I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. But yeah, you gotta watch WandaVision.
Yeah, it's definitely on my list. I might.
They're only like 30-minute episodes too, so there's not like they're very long.
Oh, okay.
Like 30 to 35 minutes or something like that.
Okay, that's not that bad. I thought they'd be like a full hour. That's pretty good.
That's what I thought too. And Mark Bernardin 2 weeks ago on Fat Man said, yeah, the last 3 episodes are all going to be an hour long. And so everybody's like, fuck yeah. And then the third, last week's episode came out and it was 37 minutes. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And he was like, I was just going based off what I heard on the internet. I'm looking to see. Episode 8 is 46 minutes long. So it is like the longest one, but most of them are like 34, 35 minutes.
Fair enough.
There's 8 episodes. You could honestly knock it out in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours, whatever. So
I'll have to do that.
You're gonna have fun. So then also kind of going on in that same vein of movies and TV shows and things, we have gotten a shit ton of trailers lately.
That's right.
Lots of like really cool geeky stuff coming out. So have you seen what is it? Falcon and Winter Soldier trailers yet?
No.
Oh.
That's going to be a movie, right?
No, it's another series on Disney Plus. So Disney Plus is smart as fuck. They have us by the balls. So what they're doing is they're not allowing binging. Because you can once all the episodes come out, but like they're doing it where it's an episode a week, just like The Mandalorian, right?
Right.
So they had The Mandalorian, which everybody and their mom watches. As soon as The Mandalorian ends, like the next week, WandaVision starts.
Yeah.
As soon as WandaVision ends, like the following week, you're gonna get Falcon and Winter Soldier. As soon as that one fucking ends, you get the Loki show.
Ah,
dude, brilliant. They are. Oh my god, they are so.
It's an assembly line.
Smart. Yeah, they are so smart. Like they're
genius.
They got you by the balls.
You're tuning in at least once a week.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My house, it's on all the time because Disney. But yeah. So, anyways, Falcon and Winter Soldier. No, it's going to be an episode, like an episodic thing, like WandaVision is. And dude, it looks good. I'm going to recommend you check out that trailer.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Okay. I'll probably watch it anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. Yeah. And then have you seen the trailer for the Snyder Cut yet? That's huge right now on everybody's radar.
Yeah, I don't think I saw the newest trailer. I just don't want to watch any more of it. It's not too far away. I'm just going to wait.
4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
They were going to release it as 4 1-hour things, but they said, fuck it, we're going to release all 4 hours at once, like a movie.
Yeah.
Like here you a 4-hour long epic saga.
Just watch this giant movie.
So have you seen so you've seen the trailer. I think it looks good. Yeah. I am genuinely excited. There's a lot of people that have been shitting on it. I am genuinely excited.
Yeah, no, I'm excited too. And people are going to shit on it. They're still going to watch it. It's,
exactly.
Why should things change?
you seen the new Jared Leto Joker look at all?
The one from the Snyder Cut.
Yes, the one from the
Yes.
Snyder Cut.
Yes.
So there's been 2 images or 3 released. So the first 2 were just like him in like that white robe or whatever with the long hair and the
The
makeup and
apron
shit.
sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why, but everybody was shitting on that look.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you guys not remember Suicide Squad?
Yeah, right.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
This isn't bad. He actually looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like
It
it
wasn't
looks
bad at
pretty
all.
good. Then there's the other photo that came out, and it's like him wearing the crown of thorns. And I
Oh.
was like, I don't know what that's about.
Hmm.
He's wearing like the same outfit, but he's got like on like a crown of thorns. And
Interesting.
so of course the internet completely shit all over that
Yes.
one. Because they're like, oh, he thinks he's God. Oh. And everybody keeps talking shit about Jared Leto again playing Joker. I think the dude's a badass actor.
Yeah.
I just saw him in that new movie with Denzel Washington, The Little Things. That one
That's
just
right.
came
That's
out on
right.
HBO Max like a couple weeks ago. Dude, that shit is
Good stuff.
so good. Yeah, it's such a good
Nice.
movie. It didn't quite go in the direction that I wish it would have gone, but it's a great fucking movie. And
Okay.
he kills it in that movie.
Yeah.
He's so good. And so I think it's funny too that he's like an award-winning actor, and people go, Jared Leto can't act.
Yeah.
He's in his own head too much. I'm like, what do you know about acting? Because I don't know shit. So
Yeah.
if there's something that you know that I don't, I mean, the dude's an Academy Award winner. Like, I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So like, who the
Yeah.
fuck am I to critique
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, it gets exhausting. Like everyone's a critic when it comes to any trailer or costume reveal and like that's it's fair. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, but man, to say that Jared Leto, I think you showed me like a conversation you had with someone. I'm like, to say that he's not a good actor, it's like every single role he's played, you're basically saying is garbage, which is one of the most, it's absurd. It's absurd to say that he wouldn't get cast for movies if he was as terrible an actor as some people think he is. But
yep, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
but I mean, maybe we watch it and we go, oh, that was shit. But I don't know.
Yeah.
They also showed him a little bit in the trailer, so if you get to see the trailer, you'll see a little bit of him acting as the Joker. He has like 1 or 2 quick little lines.
Okay.
But yeah, so there was that. What was the other ones that have come out lately?
Mortal Kombat.
Yes! Mortal Kombat!
Dude.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
Okay, so I grew up in the bowling alleys, right? Like, so I grew up playing the original Mortal Kombat on the arcade in the bowling alleys. Like, I remember being probably 8 or 9 years old. No, maybe 10. I was about 10 years old probably when that one first came out. And I remember being in the arcade and playing it going, what the fuck is this? Like, it was, we had never seen anything like it. It was like the first of its kind, right? And it just blew me away. The fatalities, the scorpion, everybody's favorite, get over here. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all great stuff. And so the original movies back in the 90s, have you seen those?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
For what they, yes, so do I. For what they are, they're not bad.
No.
I was actually just rewatching the first one. The first one is by far the more superior of the two.
Yes.
But I was watching it and like just recently again, dude, the special effects were actually pretty good.
For the time, yeah, especially. Look, if anything, if you're very picky about if you think older movies are cheesy, you'll probably find the classic Mortal Kombat movies to be cheesy, which is fine because that's what makes them so much better than if you took them super seriously. I love those movies. And this one looks like they're trying to actually be like, they want this to be a serious movie that no one ever thinks is cheesy because it looks intense.
Yeah. Hang on. Josh Smith, there's nothing like it. It was just like Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat is nothing like Street Fighter. That's like saying that it's the same as Tekken. They're not the same. Mortal Kombat used real actors imposed into the game and then had fatalities, like graphic fatalities. There was nothing like it. Street Fighter didn't do that at all. So Yeah, I don't know what that is. Street Fighter was nothing like it. They were fighting games. They had that in common.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movies were fun. They were really fun.
Yes.
Movies. The first one more superior though. But this new one though, dude, this new one looked amazing. I sent it to a couple buddies of mine, and they were like, "Yeah, I mean, you know," and I was like, "No, dude, like this is like what every Mortal Kombat fan has ever wanted."
Right. I'm very hopeful. I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic. And I mean, yeah, in this day and age too, like the special effects look incredible. The action sequences in that trailer were just mind blowing. It's like it's Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat. It's perfect.
The way Sub-Zero like took out Jax, dude. And like they kind of obviously it's his origin story of how he got his fucking cyborg arms.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was so good. And yeah, I don't know, man.
For it. It's not going to be, the plot isn't going to be anything worth you're going to think about for years to come. But I mean, it's going to be a great time, a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, it was. Oh fuck, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And that one comes out March 18th.
Very nice.
I think. No, because that's the Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut's the 18th. When's Mortal Kombat? Are they the same day? No, they wouldn't do that. I don't know, but anyways, Mortal Kombat looks dope. I'm a big fan of that one. That one, or at least I hope I am. I'm excited.
April 16.
April 16. Okay, so we got about another month and a half or so.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very
that
exciting.
one looks really, really good.
Yeah.
What other ones? Because there was the Snyder Cut. There was. I'm trying to think if there's
a
anything
new
else
Loki trailer as well.
The only Loki trailer I've seen was the one that they showed at the Super Bowl, where he's like, you know, DB Cooper and all that other stuff. So yeah, that one will be. I'm trying to think. Was there another? Oh, the other big movie announcement. I remember what it was now, or what I wanted to discuss. So they're talking about rebooting Superman, with J.J. Abrams producing and Tanisha Coates writing.
Interesting.
So the rumor mill is swirling that Henry Cavill will not be reprising his role as Superman in this like new reboot, but a lot of people think that the Superman is actually going to be your boy Grant Morrison's creation, Calvin Ellis Superman, from Earth 47, I think it was, if I remember right. So we're actually gonna, from the sounds of it, we're actually gonna have our first black Superman.
Interesting. And I think Superman and Lois had a bit of a twist on a classic character as well.
They did, yes.
That's all I'll say. I'm gonna say.
Yep. Nope. They definitely did on that one as well. So yeah, we're gonna be getting our first black Superman from the sounds of it. So a lot of people have been petitioning for obviously Michael B. Jordan to play Calvin Ellis. I saw some other names get thrown in the hat today though. I don't remember his name now. He's the dude from This Is Us. I can't think of his name right now, but apparently the dude's like beyond jacked, I guess. And they were like, he'd be great. You know who I'd want to see?
Never seen. Yeah.
So there's actually two. This guy could play either role just because I love him. He's a badass actor. Is Idris Elba.
Yeah.
But deep down, I actually want, because there's talks of Constantine also being cast as a person of color as well. Ooh. So if they do go that route, I want fucking Idris Elba as Constantine.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, me too.
I think Idris Elba could pull it off.
I watched this show called Luther on Netflix years ago with him. You're right. He'd be great. Yeah. I just want him to play some sort of role. Just give him some role, please. Sterling
K. Brown. That's the dude from This Is Us. Sterling K. Brown. Yeah, that was another name that I kept seeing people kind of throw out there was Sterling K. Brown to play the role of Calvin Ellis.
Man, that's exciting.
So yeah, there's a lot of names being thrown out there right now. So it seems like that's the rumor mill anyway, is that they're going to be doing Calvin Ellis.
Explore that multiverse.
Yep. So it'll be interesting because if they do that, maybe that's how maybe they have Cavill come in as like a cameo or something to kind of
Right.
like bridge the universes.
Dude, can you imagine? Oh man, because they did a Crisis in the CW shows, but like,
Yep.
if they ever decided to take all these actors and throw them all into one, like an actual movie or something with like a high production value, and oh my god, it'd be mayhem, but it'd be a fun mayhem, I think.
Yes.
Huge multiverse story.
Yep. So that's the other big news that's been happening. Oh, they did cast Supergirl. She's gonna be appearing in the Flash movie.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember the actress's name, but I know she is Hispanic. I want to say, or Latin. She's from Argentina, I think is where she's from. Brazil? Fuck, I don't remember now. I want to say it's from Argentina, but anyway, we have a Latin female Supergirl coming up in the upcoming Flash movie.
Nice.
So they just cast her. There's talks of Constantine being a person of color, and they were debating on that one. And then I'm trying to think if there's any other big casting news that's come out lately.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, damn, that's tough. Now that I think about, I'm just thinking about Idris Elba again, because John Stewart. It's tough, man. So many roles he would crush it as.
John Stewart.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
He'd be good. He'd be a good fucking.
Yeah, he'd be great. It's rough. It's rough out there, man.
Can he play like multiple roles?
It's a multiverse. It's a multiverse.
Yeah, right. He just like when he's John Stewart. Oh wait, no, because
he's
John
the
Stewart
Eddie Murphy of the
mask.
DC universe.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so funny.
Oh, the other movie news, they announced the title for Spider-Man 3.
Oh, interesting.
So it was Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home,
right.
And now it's Spider-Man No Way Home.
No Way Home. Cool.
No Way Home.
Cool.
They had a lot of fun teasing that one on social media. That one was actually kind of fun to watch. They had a lot of fun teasing that one.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad there's so much stuff happening. I mean, I'm most excited for Invincible. I'm most excited for Invincible.
Have you seen the trailer? That came out last week.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Dude, I cannot wait. And they got is it Steven Yeun? Is that his name? The dude's doing the voice of Mark.
Yeah.
Dude, he sounds great. He sounds perfect for that role.
Yes. It's and so far what I've seen, like when I was reading Invincible and we'd talk about it on Four Guys about the idea of a show one day, I always imagined it animated, and it looks like from what I've seen so far, it might just be everything I imagined it to be. I cannot wait.
Isn't Seth Rogen the voice of Alan?
Yeah, I believe so.
That one throws me off. I don't know. I can't imagine him doing like a. I always pictured Alan as The Rock. Like when I read it, I always pictured him as The Rock.
Yeah. I remember when you told me that changed it for me completely.
Yeah, right?
I was like, that's perfect.
But dude, Invincible looks so good. And
that's
then
also a couple weeks out.
Yeah. And that one got me excited because then I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to like read Invincible again because it's been, 3 or 4 years since I read it. And so I was looking into all this. I was looking at like, well, do I custom bind this? If so, or do I collect the 12 hardcovers? Like what's going to be custom bind or 12 hardcovers? I priced it out and I think they honestly come out to be about the same. So I was like, 12 hardcovers are like 2 big binds. I guess it'd be 3 big binds. So I'm like, I got to figure this out.
Yeah. Oversized or custom bind.
Yeah, I know. Right. So I don't know where I'm at with that one yet, but I do need to read that. But fucks, man. Speaking of reading, recent reads. Where are you at on recent reads?
Recent reads. What have I been reading? Good question. I read some of the Future State stuff. Dark Detective was one that I read. That was 4 issues. I mostly read it because it had Dan Mora doing artwork. He's going to be the artist on, I believe it's Detective Comics starting in March. I just love his artwork. It was actually a really good story. I'm very interested to read more of these future state things. And I read the first issue of Catwoman. I need to read the second one. And then I've got Green Lanterns on the docket as well. But aside from that, man, this week at work was brutal. I had a bunch of graphic design stuff I was working on. So I've been reading Hellboy. That's it. It's just been Hellboy for me. Getting my Mignola on.
Nice. Yeah, where am I at lately? Oh, I was reading the Diggle Dysart Swamp Thing.
That's right.
I got Diggle's run. It was short, but it was really good. I really enjoyed Diggle's run.
Mm-hmm.
Dysart's is hit and miss with me. It's not that it's bad. It's just it's different, and I'm like, I don't know. It was just sort of it's a different book. What else was I reading? Well, right now I'm about to wrap up volume 2, but I've been reading the Ninja Turtle IDW series.
That's right.
Holy shit. Okay, so I read up through, issue 60, probably 5 years ago. Like issue 60 was like the most current issue when I quit reading it.
Right.
And I haven't read it since. So it's been probably 5 years or so since I've read this title. And I just recently got all the 12 hardcovers in, and I was like, I'm going to go back and reread these. Got a little up there, and then started reading TMNT. And dude, it is better than I remember it being. Like, I was afraid I was going to read it and be like, it's not as good as I remember.
Yeah.
Dude, it's better than I remember.
Yeah.
Last time I read it digitally, this time I'm reading it physically, so maybe that's why. But fuck, it is so good.
It's amazing.
It is so good. And I absolutely love the micro stories that are like in between issues and kind of give some background on the characters. And
it's great.
I obviously was a major Ninja Turtle fan growing up, watching the cartoons and things. And so when I read this, I have the original Turtles voices in my head for each character, and it's perfect. It's like, it's so good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can't ask for anything more as a TMNT fan. It's so rich. That universe that they're building is so rich, and there's like 250 issues probably to read in total, including all the micro and mini series and secret origins of this clan, that clan. Yeah, that stuff's amazing. Like, I wonder how far those deluxes are up to now.
They're 12 are out, and I have all 12. 13 is dropping in June, and then there's enough material to create a 14.
Yeah.
And then after that, you're basically caught up as it stands right now.
Wow.
But it's still ongoing, so hopefully there'll be more, but as it stands right now, if they were to make 14, you'd basically be caught up.
I heard that that the Last Ronin story that they're doing now is like one of the biggest books. It's the biggest book IDW's ever sold.
That's what I've heard too. And like it kind of got spoiled. No, not spoiled, but like somebody's theory. I was like, because I had no idea what it was even about. I just knew that it was like some big storyline, and I was like, oh, I'll get to it eventually. And then someone kind of spoiled like what their theory was, and I was like, fuck. Like now I kind of know what it is, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah. I mean, by the time we get around to it, or you get around to it, it'll be
I'll probably
forgotten memory. Yeah.
The other thing that I loved about reading these TMNT books, dude, is there's so many little Easter eggs in the art. Like, for instance, there was one panel where they don't speak or anything. You just see them like chasing after the turtles and running into a chain link fence or something. But you see Bebop and Rocksteady prior to being the Warthog and the Rhino.
Yeah.
So they're human form, and you just see them as like just general thugs in the background of this book. And then you don't see them again for issues and issues and issues later.
Cool.
It's just little Easter eggs in there that's really neat. So I was like, dude, this is so good. I love this.
Awesome.
And then the other thing I've been reading digitally at night when I go to bed, and I am fucking loving it just as much as I did ever before. And I did this because of the recent video I did, but fucking IDW Ghostbusters. I was like, I'm going to go back and I'm going to reread these because I just needed something lighthearted and fun and funny, before bed. And so that is what I've been reading. I've read all of the first run, which is like 13 issues. And now I've read almost all of the second run, which is like 20 issues. So, and then I'm just kind of going through, the Eric Burnham, Dan Schoening Ghostbuster universe. And it is so much fun, especially because you got Bill Murray's voice in your head, and you got Dan
Right.
Aykroyd's voice and Ernie
Yeah.
Hudson. It's so fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know you love that series to death, so
Oh, I do. It's
no
so good.
surprise.
It is so good. I was actually looking. I was like, should I get the hardcovers again? And then I started looking at the prices, and they've gone even more than when I sold them. And I was like,
Jeez.
I'll read this shit digitally.
Yeah.
Someone was asking like $500 for the 3
Wow.
book, and I was like,
And
too
there
rich
are
for
no like complete collections to bind or anything like that.
nope, nope,
I don't
nope.
think so, right? Yeah.
Honestly, it'd probably be cheaper just to buy all the issues individually and then bind it. I almost debated looking into it that way.
True.
So yeah, there was that. Those Captain America books that I was telling you about, the 3 Lost Whales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
those are officially gone. They're
Gone.
lost. Yep, they're lost. I had to open up a claim and insurance money, and so I'm waiting to get paid out on it. But yeah,
Wow.
the 3 Captain America whales are gone. Well, one's already been a reprint, and I guess the other one has been announced as a reprint, but there's still one in there that has not been announced for a fucking reprint. So yeah, all those are gone.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Damn.
I'll get
That
paid
sucks,
out on
man.
it. That's whatever. But
Damn.
I did just buy Doug Munch's Spectre from the 80s.
That's right. That's
1 through
right.
31, the annual. I just got that for a really great price. I was super stoked about. So I'm gonna bind that so I continue my Spectre collection. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
A lot of stuff going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to see what I bought today?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Check
Hit me
this
with
out. Let me share my screen here. We're
boy.
gonna do tab. So I had, because of the thing I bought, the statue I bought, I had some sideshow
Ooh.
rewards points, and then so I had like sideshow dollars or whatever you want to call it. And then they also sent me a thing that said, "Oh, we'll knock off another $25." And this is just an action figure. It's not a statue.
Right.
But it's a 10-inch tall action figure.
Oh, nice.
With like 3 different heads.
Damn.
And
Bunch
I
of
was
fucking
like,
weaponry too.
yeah, it's good
Wow.
stuff. And so it was like normally like $105, but between like the 25 off and then like my dollars or my sideshow dollars and stuff, I got this like highly discounted price. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy these, I guess.
Pull my leg. That's awesome.
Remember that statue that I ordered from Amazon, like that I pre-ordered, the Lobo statue, the PVC one. It was supposed to be here today. It apparently hasn't even shipped yet. You can't even order it anymore. I think it got canceled. Is what I'm thinking happened. Maybe. And I was like, son of a bitch, I pre-ordered that thing like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Damn. That's pretty awesome, man. I just can't wait to have these new binds. Finally have something new to read. It's been a while.
What are they?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't even remember what you sent in?
No. It's so long ago, man. It's been like 5 months. Yeah. And I guess one thing I do want to throw out a little PSA out there. I am looking to buy Green Lantern stuff starting from the new 52 onwards. If anyone out there has like full sets or anything they'd want to get rid of, hit us up at our email, thehardcovercomic@gmail.com. I'm interested in those. And then any Hulk, I think from Mark Waid onwards would be fantastic as well. If anyone has anything, hit us up. Just got to plug that real quick because I'm going to be moving into some big character, I guess, I don't know, collections.
Hulk, he's going to be moving into my house, and he's going to need more books to take back home with him.
These I'll try and ship to Canada if possible. We'll see. The Canadian dollar is such a joke right now. It's tough, but
all dollars are a joke except for Bitcoin. Holy shit!
That's true. Yeah.
I got 115 Dogecoin. They're worth like a nickel a piece.
Yeah, I'll give people some Dogecoin if they hook me up with some Green Lantern issues.
Yeah, they might be worth it 10 years.
Yeah.
How crazy would that be if somebody's like, yeah, dude, I'll do it. And then like 10 years later, that turns into like fucking Bitcoin. All of a sudden, they're rich as hell, and you're like,
Right?
shit.
Like, I just got these custom binds that hopefully go up in value, but you never know.
Yeah. Oh, another recent read. Everybody needs to be reading this if they haven't already. There's 2 issues currently out, which is Images Haha.
Oh, that's right.
It's by our boy W. Maxwell Prince. You gotta check out Haha if you're a fan of Ice Cream Man. The background reminded me of it.
Yep.
It is so good. It is such a fun and twisted and fucked up book.
Yeah.
And you can, and it's an anthology type thing, so each issue is different. You don't have to like read them in order or anything. So
that's right. One other cool thing coming from Image soon. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Geiger starts in March, issue number 1. I think in March or April. Maybe it's April. But Jeff Johns doing an Image title.
Whoa.
Crazy. Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. And then I think Grant Morrison is co-writing a mini-series at Boom Studios called Proctor Valley Road. 6-issue miniseries. Boom Studios, could be good. I'll probably check it out. It's got Grant Morrison's name on it, so I'll be binding it at some point.
Yes,
that man says he's done with comics and then keeps coming back. I've also seen that like Greg Capullo, it has been posting images for a creator-owned title that he's working on now. Likewise with damn it, what's his name? I forget. Moving on.
Yeah,
some fun stuff happening, creator-owned wise.
A lot of good stuff. So pretty exciting stuff. There's some really big releases that are coming out soon too. So again, organicpricedbooks.com. They're a brand new company. You can pre-order. They got really good customer service, and he tries to ship out same day unless it's a pre-order, obviously. So check them out. And they are actually going to be sending me the Spawn Compendium, which just dropped this week. And I'm super excited to get my hands on that. So I'm looking forward to that one. And I saw some previews of it. It looked really good. He said he's also going to be sending us other Omnis and things to review. And one thing we can announce is that we're going to have some sponsored giveaways as well from books that he sends.
That's right.
It's something that Mike and I are like, yeah, dude, let's give this shit away. We're going to be doing giveaways live on our channels on our live shows. Yes. Speaking of giveaway, I also recently purchased a couple of custom binds. One of which I'm going to keep for myself. The other one I'm actually going to be giving away because I already have it custom bound anyway, and it was cheap, so I bought it because I wanted to give it away live on the channel when I get it. And it is none other than a custom bind of Brian Azzarello's New 52 Wonder Woman.
Bam.
And it's a graphic cover one, so I mean it's not super intricate or anything, but it's a fun bind. So I'll be giving that away on a channel. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to give it away. Like we got to figure out what we're going to do, but we're going to be giving that one away as well. So we got a lot of big stuff coming as well to, keep everybody entertained and pay back and tell you guys thanks for, tuning in and hanging out with us every week.
Yeah. Keep the CBD happy. You got it.
Right. So here we go. Let's jump into some comments.
Talk with people.
Will Bell.
What up,
Hi,
Will?
guys. Reading through Higgins' Nightwing run right now and wondering if you guys have read it. If so, what are your thoughts? I own it. It's a custom bind. I remember reading it when it was coming out, and I enjoyed it. I don't think it was my favorite New 52 title by any means, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah, likewise. I haven't read it since it was coming out, and even then, I think I read maybe a dozen issues. It was good. I need to finish it. Nightwing in general is a character that I haven't read too much solo stuff for. I've read again like a dozen issues of New 52, a dozen of Rebirth. I haven't read much of the Chuck Dixon. Was it Chuck Dixon?
Yep. Nope. Chuck Dixon. Chucky Dixon. Chucky Dixon.
Chucky Dixon.
Yeah. I like Higgins a lot too. Higgins also did, obviously MMPR and things like that. So no, I dig Higgins. He's a fun writer as well.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts, man? What do you think of it? You didn't say. You just said you've been reading it.
Yeah, please tell us.
Ben Uncles, what's up? What's
Ben?
up? What's up? Dat Boy Steve, y'all hear about the Final Fantasy VII news? We're getting a remake on PS5, plus a Yuffie DLC to go with it, and 2 FF7 mobile games.
Damn.
Is the remake also going to be on the PS4 PS4 because I'm not buying a PS5. At
Good
least not
question.
until that price drops for a while. Maybe when they announce a PS6,
When the
I'll get the
6,
PS5.
yeah, I'm right there with you. That's cool though. That's a lot of Final Fantasy for folks.
Oh, you were
Sweet.
late because you were getting brewskis and Scooby Doobies ready to light up.
Yep, all the way from Quebec.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! You guys have inspired me to make my first custom bind. What? Oh, this is a you question.
Nice.
Mikey's in Canada. Any advice on where I can get good price singles and not get killed on shipping? I'm in Canada.
Ooh, that's rough. There are some Canadian sellers on eBay that have good full comic runs. I've seen things there. You'll usually end up paying like $2 or $3 an issue though, just because it is Canada, unfortunately. But shipping will be a lot cheaper. Just filter by Canada only on eBay. Also, I guess you can try Facebook Marketplace. I haven't had much luck on there. It depends what you're looking for, I guess, though. That's really, you can try Kijiji as well. You might find some stuff on there, although it's been getting worse and worse the more I check it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you really need single issues, that's it. Otherwise, I would suggest looking into, depending on the series, compendiums, complete collections. Marvel and DC, again, depending what book you're doing, they do these sort of collections, so you might have some luck there. Dark Horse also has trade paperback omnis that can be used, so if you don't need singles, that might be another option too. You can get those on Amazon for a decent price.
Another place I would recommend is Reddit. There's the subgroup Comic Swap. And
cool.
There's some Canadian people on there as well sometimes, so you can sometimes catch Canadian sellers on there as well. So
there you go.
There's an idea for you too.
Yeah, a few options.
Matt D, what's up?
What up, Matt?
Christoph, killing it on the art.
Hell yeah.
You custom bind jerks have me hunting for singles again. I haven't bothered with them in years. Fucking tell me about it. So I made a mistake today. It's going to be ultimate when it's done, but it ultimately is going to be a very expensive mistake because I've done fucked up. So as you guys probably know, I'm a massive Masters of the Universe fan. Oh, that's a Mother News, dude. They fucking released like the kid version so there's 2 upcoming Masters of the Universe shows on Netflix. There's the Kevin Smith one, which is for us, and then there's like a kid version.
Right.
And the kid version, not a fan of that character design. Oh, dude, it's bad. Fuck, it looks bad. Anyway, so I'm a big Masters of the Universe fan. And I was scrolling today, and Zachy actually has a fucking Mode 2 custom bind, but using the comics from the 80s. So like from 82 to 83 or 82 to 82, whatever it was, there was 3 issues that DC did. And then the Superman versus He-Man DC Presents 47.
Okay.
So there's those, and then there's like 14 Marvel Star titles, and then there's like a movie adaptation comic. So anyways, it all equates to about 1 bind, right? And so I was like, dude, it looked cool, right? And I was like, I need to custom bind this.
Yeah.
So I go on eBay because I was like, I'm gonna start hunting for these issues because it's maybe like 20 issues in total. It's like not very many. I start looking around and I'm seeing like that these books aren't as cheap as I thought they would be.
Yeah.
They're not like super expensive, but I'm like, these are not as cheap as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
And before I get too deep into it, there's an auction that ends in 10 seconds.
Oh boy.
And it has 4 of the 14 Marvel books. And it's just random issues. And it had 15 seconds left or 10 seconds left, whatever it was. So I was like, so I went in and I bid. I just like bid like $38 or whatever it was. And I won. And I went, oh, that's cool. Like I've already got 4 issues now. Like but then I start looking into it and realize that some of these issues are not fucking cheap. And I went, shit. This is going to be the most expensive custom bind I have ever done. And I thought Lobo was expensive.
Yeah.
Every single He-Man issue is a minimum, and half the time they're not even like decent quality. And I'm like, well, I'm just ripping off the covers anyway, but they look like dogs took bites and shit out of them. Minimum $10 an issue, and I'm like,
damn.
And some of them go up to like $20-$30 an issue. I think the cheapest I found for like the He-Man Dies issue was like $40. I think was the cheapest for that issue, and I was like,
Damn.
I really should have looked into this before just throwing my money in on. But it ended in 15 seconds, so I was like, let's do this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
hey,
gonna be a
sometimes
very expensive fucking buy.
Yeah. He just dived into the deep end on that one, but
Yeah. Well, the DC Presents 47, the one with He-Man versus Superman, it's like $100 book.
jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
It's gonna take me a while before I complete that bind. That's not gonna be
serious
something
whale
I gather
bind.
quickly. Yeah. Yep. That'll be one that goes with me in my grave.
Right. It's the one that's under you.
So yeah, man, I feel your pain on the hunting for singles.
Yeah.
I saw my first custom bind in person a few weeks ago. Someone I work with said his father had some comic books in a book. I thought he meant they were in a binder, but then he brought in a nice bind, I'm assuming. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
How crazy would that be?
Yeah, this is a great comment. This is a great comment. This comment reminds me of Austin Powers, where they're like, "That looks like a giant Johnson," and then it cuts to someone else. Yeah, brought in a nice, that's cool, man. Where are all these custom binds just showing up? I feel like we just put this out into the universe, and all of a sudden, custom binds are popping up everywhere, like they're.
CBD
which is cool.
Making his presence known.
Yeah, it's just creating them.
30 peeps and only 10 likes. You all need to program yourselves to like that smash button on the way.
Thank you, Steve.
Stream. Much appreciated.
He's our promoter.
You can't name a good DC CW show. We just did Superman and Lois. I mean, it's only one episode, but Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
And Stargirl. Stargirl is good. I'm not sure which one we were talking about, but that's a fun face. Totally didn't let curiosity get the better of me and look up the last name on Google. Oh, he's searching for you, dude.
Oh, by all means. I think there's actually more Mike Cherniks out there than you would think.
That is true. I went into Superman and Lois thinking this shit is going to be corny, but it was actually kind of good.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprisingly was.
Yeah, the first episode I was like, how much can go wrong for one family in one episode?
Oh, here's your Johnson leather-bound book.
Leather-bound book, yeah.
His father had it done somewhere in New York City. The outside looked great, but the quality of the books inside were some really bad quality singles of 70s to mid-90s Superman. They were.
What did Greg say next?
They were Superman and Lois. Feels kind of like a sequel to Smallville. They were Superman and it actually kind of goes together because it was 70s to 90s Superman.
Yeah.
It kind of worked.
This is cool. I love it.
They were Teen Wolf. All right, here's the real comment. They were really yellow and the print was super blurry. Again, nice on the outside, but to me it was unreadable. The quality was so poor. Well, that's just the quality of comics they used for the bind. Totally thought the same thing for this guy's Clark. Spot on. Yeah, right? It's surprising.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic Superman.
I kind of want to spoil this, but I also don't. But there's a scene where something happens with his glasses where he's trying to prove a point to someone, to people. And I was like, that's it. Like, I was so shocked. I thought there would be more to it, but that was it. That was it.
Yep.
That was one moment where it felt,
that was definitely like a John Byrne moment there, where it's like, I kept waiting for him to, because you know how that actor, like, and it's not for the role, like this is just how he naturally is. He has like a constant 5 o'clock shadow. He's like Bruce Willis, like he has to shave every hour. And so I kept waiting for a scene where he's using a mirror in his laser beam. Shame. I can't wait for it.
It's coming. It's definitely
it fucking has to, dude. With all the other Easter eggs and shit, it has to.
Yeah. That's great.
Tomasi needs royalty checks for this Superman show for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Who was the dude dressed as Doom in Superman and Lois?
It's funny. He was dressed as Doom. It's very true. That's exactly what I thought watching it.
For a second, I thought he was talking about Dr. Doom, and I realized he's referring to Doom, the video game.
Yeah. I was like, this is exactly it. They stole the character from Doom. It's great.
His name is Luthor. I don't think that's spoiling anything because it's not Lex Luthor or anything, and it's
Right.
all over fucking
There's a whole bunch
IMDb.
of
Yeah,
mystery shrouded around it. It's shrouded
yeah.
in
Oh, there's
mystery.
shit ton. You have no idea what anything
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. It's yeah, I can't believe I'm looking forward to more of the show. I'm shocked.
Yep.
It's gonna be my guilty pleasure.
Yep. It's gonna be good stuff. First two. I'm assuming he's talking about WandaVision. Yeah, only impatient people and action explosions didn't like episode 1 and 2. Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
enjoyed it, man. It was
Okay.
great. I
I'll probably
loved
like
it.
it too.
10 of that 30 minutes is commercials. What? Is he referring to WandaVision?
I guess he must be. Are there ads in it?
Well, there are, but it's tied into the MCU. Like it's part of the show.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Interesting.
But it's not 10
Okay.
minutes long.
Okay.
It's like 2 minutes. The first two WandaVision episodes were how I sold my non-MCU loving wife on the series. I really enjoyed them as just fun episodes. Right? I did too.
Awesome.
I thought they were but I love 50s and like 60s sitcoms, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Okay, next week I'll have at least 5 episodes watched.
And that's not even counting the film shoved between the shows. Disney Plus is smart. Oh,
Genius.
yeah.
Genius. That's right.
They're genius. Still haven't seen Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah,
That's okay. You're not missing out. I'll just say that. I was sad. I've seen it twice now, and I was very bummed out.
Damn.
It could have been so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's epic parts. There's epic parts, but as a whole, the first one was superior in my opinion.
Okay.
Leto looking like a discount Marilyn Manson.
Okay.
Josh Smith, but the crown of thorns will be him using it to cut his face off, a la Scott Snyder.
That was actually Tony Daniel, I must say. Scott Snyder gets hate for that. That was not his idea.
Nope. Jared Leto's a good actor. Agreed. That's my theory for how the face tattoos are gone. He cut off his face between then and now. It's possible.
Yeah.
Mike, how do you feel now that DC has solicited Absolute Swamp Thing Volume 3?
I feel better, but a solicitation doesn't guarantee anything with DC. So if it's still solicited 2 weeks prior to the release date, I'll be happy. I'll be ecstatic.
But here's the thing. I don't know if they've ever gotten to a third volume of something and then pulled it.
And flopped.
Normally, when they pull their solicitations, it's usually the first book in a series.
Right.
Like Superman's Burn,
Scott Snyder Batman,
Aquaman for Forever and a Day, Jeff Johns Aquaman. They canceled and resolicited that one up a whole bunch of times. Starman, everything I can think of Impulse, everything that I can think of that DC has fucked us on, it's always been a first volume. I can't recall of them ever screwing us on a second volume or anything past the second.
I'm sure someone will remind us of an example.
Please do. But Marvel is known for screwing us, but not
that's
DC.
Right. I'm very hopeful. I think it's going to happen. And I can't wait to get it. I'm excited.
Did you see that it's official? The new 52 Swamp Thing is out. Like they got their proof copies. Like it's official. It's a real thing.
Yep.
Little Things was great, but the story was so depressing. Very depressing. Leto is great. I used to think Adam Driver was a good actor too. Depends on the script, producer, and director.
That's true, yeah.
Yes, but I don't know. I'm excited. Does anyone know if HBO Max is available in Canada?
Good question. I think if you have Crave, I know you can get HBO on that. But I believe there is an HBO Max. Yeah, HBO Max is available. My friend has it. That's right. Yeah, that's definitely available.
I'm Googling it as we speak. How to get HBO Max in Canada. Signing up for an HBO account and paying with any credit card is easy. Just go to HBO website and create a new account and then stream your favorite content on HBO. So I guess if you just go to HBO's website.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other people are saying subscribe to a VPN and act like you're from the US, and then you can download shit.
If we had a VPN as a sponsor, I'd certainly list that as an option. But
I pay for a VPN every 3 months, and so maybe I should reach out and say, "Hey, I got this channel."
How about you'll have a guaranteed 2 people who use the discount code, you and myself. Like I use it and I'll use our discount code.
Yes. Ishmael, Matt, please do a Mortal Kombat Scorpion versus Yoda voice.
That'd be amazing. Oh no, did I freeze?
There I am. I froze for a second. I was like, shit. Okay. I'm trying to think if I can do it here. Ishmael versus Yoda. Get over here! Do or do not. There is no try.
Oh man.
But I thought you were my daughter. Fuck. Okay, I can't do it anymore. That was fun. Hiroyuki Sanada. Not sure what that was in reference to. That's some of these comments suck because people comment in real time, then we come back like a half hour later, and I'm like, I don't know what that's in regards to. I know some people hate to hear it, but I'm glad I get to watch the upcoming MK at home. I get too hype as fuck without someone telling me to shut the fuck up. He's that dude that talks in the theater. It's like, yeah.
Oh, so Hiroyuki Sanada is the actor who's playing Scorpion.
Okay. That's dope. 2D fighters were all over, but the casual blood and fatalities, nothing like it publicly accessible at the time. Sub-Zero spine-ripping fatality created the ESRB. God mode, yo.
What up?
No lie, that dude, Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion has always been my dream casting for an MK movie. I'm not familiar with him. Maybe I am, and I just don't know it. What else has he done? Black Superman just for fun, or as that John Henry Superman version. From the Death and Return era or whatever. So you're referring to Steel. As long as they don't bring back Shaq to play Steel, I'll be okay with that. Tanishi Coat. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like, so he played, he was in the Wolverine movie.
Was he?
Yeah, the Wolverine, you know, the one that takes place in Japan.
Yep.
He played, Iron?
Was he like the bodyguard or whatever? Like
Yeah, I'm trying to see exactly who he played because that movie has been erased from my memory, but
I enjoyed it. It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't terrible, but maybe at the time I just had bad feelings towards it.
Martha.
He was in Avengers as well. Avengers Endgame.
Oh shit!
Man. I don't pay attention while I watch movies.
But
anyway, yeah, looks great as Scorpion.
Awesome. Tanisha Coates is writing the next Superman movie. Pukey emoji or dollar sign emoji. Yeah, I don't know, man. Make Idris Elba Papa Midnight. Yes. Like if they kept, I'm a big Matt Ryan fan. I love Matt Ryan as Constantine. If they kept, I know they're not going to, but if they kept Matt Ryan as Constantine, then make Idris Elba Papa Midnight, dude, that would be dope. That would be freaking awesome. I would love that.
Yeah.
The thumbnail made me think of it, but a few months ago I started collecting the Valiant Deluxes thanks to you guys. I now only need 8 Deluxes and I have the whole set complete.
Very nice.
Fuck yeah,
awesome.
Man.
Love that Valiant stuff.
I assume the ones you're missing are probably some of the out of print ones, but
yeah, some of those whales.
Yep. That reminds me, I was supposed to sell that one for you. The Archer and Armstrong and Shadow Man, right? I was supposed to sell both of them. Well, God mode, if you need Archer and Armstrong or Shadow Man, I do have them available to sell. Coates, I heard, is a pretty bad writer on Cap.
That's
Coates
what
is
I've heard
horrible
too.
on
I read the first arc and it wasn't terrible, but it didn't really go anywhere either. So
I don't remember if I read the Wade run, and I really loved the Wade run. Like, that was one that I enjoyed reading every month. I really, really liked the Wade
oh
one.
yeah, yeah.
The one right before Coates took over. I don't remember if I've
What
read anything of
was
Coates or not.
was it Wade before or was someone on it after Spencer on Cap? I don't remember.
I don't know if there was right away, but then I'm pretty sure it went Wade, and Wade was on. Wade's run wasn't very long. It was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
short.
Gotcha.
And then I think it was like 8 issues, 9 issues. It wasn't very long. And then it went to Coates, or
Gotcha.
because I remember Coates' first issue came out like on July 4th or whatever, and it was some like big to do.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, yeah.
So I got the Brubaker Cap Omni. Is there anything I need to read? Nope.
No,
Dive
you're
in and
good.
fucking enjoy, my
Yeah.
man.
Have
Dive
a
in and
fun
enjoy.
time.
Yeah, that's a great book.
Oh, amazing.
I'm pissed mine are lost in the mail. I'm not sold on the animation on Invincible. I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it looks great. It's no Ryan Otley artwork brought to life, but hey, I mean, that's almost
No
impossible.
one can mimic Ryan Otley. You know what I mean?
You'd
Like,
have to
he's like
draw
a
the
one of
whole
a
show.
kind.
You'd have to draw the whole show, which is
Yeah. I
he
think the
already did
animation
100.
looks pretty good,
You did 130 issues.
though. The 12 hardcovers are beautiful. I might go that route. I don't know. We'll see. Because I mean, honestly, they're the same price as if I were to buy the 3 compendiums and then bind them. It all literally comes out to be the exact same price. So I was like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hellboy Library Volume 3 needs a reprint. Damn it! Oh, it will. Those books are like evergreen. I guarantee it'll be coming soon.
It's probably just a COVID delay.
I decided to fully dip my toes into Star Wars comics and bought Soul's Dark Lord of the Sith Lord. Yes, that's a good one. His stuff's been great. I really like Charles Soule's Star Wars stuff a lot. Ram V has been killing it on Catwoman. It's my favorite non-Morrison DC book right now.
Yeah, he has.
Really? I haven't read it. So should I?
Right.
That's a book I should read.
Yeah, Catwoman. I think Catwoman by Joelle Jones, which was like the first 22 issues of the Rebirth series, which started sort of after the wedding stuff happened in King's Batman. That was all written by Joelle Jones. A couple issues by Ram V, and then he's taken over since like issue 26. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what he does. Joelle Jones, her run's going to be one of the binds I get on Monday.
Oh shit, son!
Hell yeah!
Nathan McGregor, what is up, fellas? Finally found a guy who can bind comics in Australia, so I'm gonna get Lock and Key custom bound. Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Pages are falling out, so I'm gonna make 2 binds, call them Alpha and Omega.
Very cool.
This dude? Okay, is he? I have so many questions. Is he doing graphic covers or is he doing Buckram? If he's doing Buckram, do you have stamps that you could do? Because how sick would that be on the front cover of each one to get the Alpha symbol and the Omega symbol, a stamp on the front?
Oh, dude.
Oh, fuck, that would be sexy as hell.
I do see we have a super. Is that what they're called?
What, we do?
Yes. It's our boy. It's the Lord himself.
Oh, shit. I missed it. Sorry, Jesus, my man. Had to make my first ever super chat with THC.
What up, Jesus?
What is up, man? Thank you very, very much.
Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, sorry I missed that. Hopefully you didn't do it too long ago. I was only 6 minutes late.
Hope any of our fans that have been in Texas that live in Texas have been okay over the past couple weeks with the craziness that's been happening.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have all been good.
Yep. No doubt. Peter, I'm sad I'm late. I thought it was Central Time. It's all right, man. You can just go back and watch it later. It's all good. Lethal Protect. Oh, he's talking to Lethal Protector Venom. Heard him talk about it on the Omnidog interview and really liked how he described his approach. I'll definitely be checking out the trades. Austin, what is up, sir?
What's going on, Austin?
Last Ronin is way better than just the reveal of who the Last Ronin is. Really liking it 2 issues in.
Nice.
Well, that gives me something to look forward to when I finally get there.
Yeah.
IDW is killing it with their classic comics like TMNT, Ghostbusters, fuck yes,
Truly, yeah.
agreed, 100%, man, love it. I ended up buying the Ghostbusters trades digitally for a huge deal, like $2 to $3 a book. I remember loving what I was reading, but I fell off of it. Yes, dude, jump back in. I haven't read them in 4 or 5 years, and I'm reading them now, and dude, it's great.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, jump back in. You'll love it. It's so good. I'm tempted. Yes, you must. It's beyond good. I'm reading both right now as we speak. Like, they're good.
Tempted to read that as well again. Damn it.
Do it. The TMNT series is just a huge love letter to any fan. So true.
Yeah.
It takes all the best of the previous iterations and combines them beautifully.
100%.
Yeah, like I geeked so hard in the Mouser issue when they showed Baxter Stockman's Mousers for the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, I was having so much fun. I felt like a little kid again, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If someone made an X-Men coin, could Marvel stop it? Are they mass producing or is it like a custom thing? Because if it was like a mass production, then yes, because that's a heavy trademark infringement. But if it's something that somebody's like creating for themselves and they made like 5 of them, they're not going to give a shit.
That's right.
If you're making a coin, let me know because I wouldn't mind getting one. Guys, haha's been good so far. Get on it. Yes. That Cliff Chiang art, so wonderful. Hi, what's up, JT?
What's going on, JT?
On Wonder Woman, obviously not on haha. I ordered 9 volumes of Birthright, 1 through 6 and 8 and 7 and 9 from Barnes and Noble. The first one I have came yesterday. It was volume 9. Have you read Birthright at all? Like, have you ever read it? Or
yeah, I've read, I think, 15 issues. I think about around 15 issues.
It's so good.
Amazing.
I'm behind quite a few, but that's because I was waiting just to binge the fuck out of it. And now I've got all the trades that are currently out, and I'm waiting on them to finish it so I can custom bind these things.
I was hoping for goddamn deluxes like Nailbiter got, but
it probably will. Well, they might just wait till it's finished too. They waited till Descender was finished. I think Nailbiter was finished before they did them. So,
okay. We'll see.
What do we think about the new Spawn Compendium full color? Organicpricedbooks.com is going to be sending me a copy, so I will be reviewing it on the channel. I am super excited. Spawn is one of those books that has a lot of nostalgia for me. I grew up a big fan of the HBO animated series, and I was also reading the comics. I remember I mowed like 6 lawns to buy Spawn #1. I was like 12 years old or something like that, and I was so ecstatic, dude. I mowed all these lawns just so I could go out and buy Spawn #1.
Yeah.
And I was fucking jazzed, dude. Like, so Spawn's huge nostalgia for me. The artwork has always been great. I've always really enjoyed McFarlane's artwork.
Yeah.
But I do remember reading it because I have 300 issues digitally on Comixology, and I read it again, and I'm like, all right, some of it's good writing, some of it's not so much. I was like, But no, I'm super excited. I hope that they collect them all because I want to custom bind those. I really, really do.
Well, yeah, hopefully, because I know I also read that McFarlane is starting like 6 new spin-off series in the Spawn universe. I don't know how he plans to do that, but we'll see what happens. Maybe there will be a whole bunch of new collected editions coming out for Spawn titles in a couple years.
That'd be cool. Hey, Mike and Matt finished reading Invincible a couple days ago, and it's so worth it. Thanks for the recommendation. Yes, enjoy, my man.
Enjoyed it.
I have that DC Presents. I would only charge you. Thanks. Yeah, I was actually debating on like trying to find people to like trade books like that I have for some of these fucking singles. So I was like,
hey, that might be $99.99 Canadian though.
Oh yeah, that could save me a couple bucks. But yeah, I was so bummed. I start to get the DTs when my local comic shop announces they have acquired someone's collection of long boxes of single issues and put them on the sales floor with issue at each cover price. Oh,
the DTs.
The deets? Is that what he's saying?
Let's get the
I get
deets.
the deets, the details.
Interesting.
Superman's beard grows faster under our yellow sun.
That's true.
Yep. He's constantly got that 5 o'clock shadow.
It's his beard oil.
I've never watched anything from CW. Does it all stream from the website? Yes, they have it on their website. Like each new episode will be on there for a few weeks before they remove it. I meant 10 minutes of credits in WandaVision, not commercials. My bad. Oh, yeah, the credits are long. They're very long.
Okay.
They better not screw us on Absolute Swamp Thing 3.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I think a lot of people will be done with DC.
Have either of you read Future State Swamp Thing? I haven't read any Future State yet.
It's fun. And I think that the Future State Swamp Thing titles issues, there's 2 of them, I believe, and they tie into the Ram V mini that's ongoing now. Because he's doing the Swamp Thing with a new character who instead of Alec Holland, and I think he introduced that character in the Future State issues. So might be some fun stuff in there. I do need to check that out still.
No way DC pulls Absolute Swamp Thing Volume 3. First 2 volumes have sold too well.
Happy to hear that.
No better way to end the month than an Eminem Live. Cheers. Well, thanks, man. Is it the end of the month? Oh, it is pretty much the end of the month. Yeah.
Time for a giveaway, the next giveaway on our Patreon. If you guys don't know, we do giveaways on our Patreon end of the month. We're gonna have a winner in a few days.
Giving away, and if you're international, that's all right, man. We do gift cards instead. We've given away several $100 gift cards. And it only gets better. The more patrons we have, the more we give away. So right now we're right around that $100 mark, and it's been great, man. We get to give away like $100 worth of stuff every month. We've given away deluxes, omnis, gift cards, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, we appreciate our patrons, no doubt. It's been really, really cool, and I hope that everyone that has participated really enjoys it. And
I try to get videos on there a bit early too, whenever I can.
Yeah, so I'm horrible about that.
It's tough, man.
Speaking of Last Ronin, Ghostbusters, and He-Man comics, any choices for best licensed comics?
Oh, that Star Wars stuff at Marvel's really good. I got to go with TMNT though, man. Like that was probably the most enjoyable comic experience.
I'm a massive Motu fan, so I gotta say Motu. But I can't pick just one. I'm sorry, I can't do it. So I'm gonna have to say TMNT. I'm gonna have to say Ghostbusters. Transformers is good. I don't think I would put, if I had to, like, if you were honestly only let me pick like my top faves, Transformers wouldn't be in the top. They're up there, but they're not in the top. So the top would have to be probably Ghostbusters, TMNT, and Motu.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going TMNT and the Star Wars stuff.
Ooh, shit, Star Wars too. Fuck. Yeah. Well, wait, hang on. But is Star Wars licensed? Because Disney owns Star Wars, Disney owns Marvel, so technically they're in the Marvel universe, so they're not technically a licensed product.
That's true. Then TMNT it is. I ain't mad at that. I'll give it to the Turtles.
Yeah, no, the Turtle stuff is. I'm so glad I bought those deluxes, dude. I'm having so much fun reading these. Like it's a blast. I love it. I loved Coats on Cap. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Very romantically. Correct that like button. Yes. I fucking love Steve. Thank you, sir. Greg, what's up? I read the Planetary Omnibus. Absolutely loved it. My only complaint is that the story never really finished. It just stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Ellis, I guess. He's done that a few times. Injection felt that way too.
Farhan said, peace and love from Malaysia. Dude, I love how we're like international. This is great. Would just like to say thank you for whatever you guys are doing on THC, and please keep doing it. Never underestimate the role you guys play for people like me in life in general. God bless you guys.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Comics have been a therapy for me with depression and some rough periods in my life. So thanks again, Mike and Matt.
Well, I'm glad comics helped you make it through the tough times. I think we've all been through that, man.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
Glad we're able to help you out and
mind-boggling.
and give some reprieve from whatever it is. That's fucking awesome. Zaldivar, what is up?
The custom assassin who drops some bombs on us every once in a while.
I had no water or power for a week. It was like camping in an iceberg. Damn. I've heard that our boy Rusty, he's in the Dallas area, and he just said they just kept having rolling blackouts for days on end, where like they would have power for an hour, lose it for an hour, have it for an hour, lose it for an hour, and he said that went on for about a week.
Wow.
But all good now. Well, that's good.
I'm glad to hear that.
I started buying the TMNT Transformers hardcovers, waiting on reprints of the early ones. Yeah, I got an amazing steal on, volumes 1 through 11, and then I grabbed 12 off of Amazon. So I was super excited, or else I probably wouldn't have them, but that deal was too good to pass up.
Finding these lucky deals.
Would just love to know what you guys think of Ram V as a writer. I have just read these Savage Shores and Blue and Green. Wow, seems like a writer to look out for with all the DC stuff he is doing. I'm not super familiar with this stuff, to be honest. I mean, I've read some stuff here and there, but I'm not super savvy with his writing, so I really don't know.
Yeah, I do need to read his indie books. I hear amazing things about them.
I've heard good things as well.
I read a few issues he did of Justice League Dark. They were great. And I did read a few issues of the Catwoman stuff he did, and I like that too.
Yeah, Justice League Dark was good. I have no nostalgia and have no TMNT connections in the past. Would I still enjoy the comics? Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Anybody, the way that Eastman and Waltz wrote these is anybody can pick it up and read them. Like, you don't have to know jack shit about the Turtles. They start right from square one.
Yeah. The nostalgia,
and the micro series also help out a lot too.
The nostalgia is great, but it's definitely not the driving factor of the enjoyment of the series. It lasts you like 5 minutes. You're like, oh, this is great. It's back in the universe. You see a character, you reminisce about that character again, and then you're like, this story is just incredible. Like, the nostalgia is a very small facet of the entertainment.
Yep, agreed. You can do it. Damn, I missed a lot. Damn work. Oh, I know, man. Work.
It's all right. We don't delete these.
Oh, he meant X-Men coin, like a Bitcoin. Instead of Dogecoin, if we did an X-Men
cryptocurrency.
Probably. They would probably sue.
Yeah. So I think they have a thing with like Top Shot. Is that not something? Do you know what Top Shot is? So I heard about this. I think it was on JRE. I heard about it. Jamie was talking about it, or I forget. Whatever. I heard it somewhere where basically like they have it for like. I know they do this for NBA in particular. They also do it for Marvel, but I don't know the specifics of it. But like, you pay real money to own like a moment of an NBA game. So someone dunks, and you can own that dunk clip. Yeah, and then people can buy and sell. Yeah, so you'll buy they'll do like 5,000 packs a month of these NBA clips, and you can sign up to be in the lineup to get one of these packs. So you pay like $5 for a pack. You get 3 clips, 3 moments as they call them, and then you can sell those moments to other people who are interested in them. And so like the first moment they ever released for the NBA was I think a Zion dunk. One of the a dunk from a player, and it sold for $100,000, a 12-second clip. Yeah.
Okay.
And so
right now I'm a little woohoo. But what you just said made no fucking sense to me. You completely lost me.
It's crazy. It's so bizarre. It makes so little sense to me. But yeah, that's a new thing that's happening now. And I think there is a Marvel version of that for Top Shot.
What the fuck? So, how do you own a clip?
Yeah.
I could go on YouTube and do like grab and like clip grabber and like edit my own and have the exact same clip as you. How do you own a clip?
Right. And then you don't also own it if Top Shot ever just decides to close up shop. Like, your money's just gone. It's gone. It's completely gone.
What the fuck?
It's so bizarre. But that's
I'm too messed up for this. Okay. I ordered the Super Sons expanded edition. It would go nicely with the upcoming Superman. I really hope they do a Superman Rebirth by Jurgens. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Yes.
I picked up a
Certainly. Absolutely, they should.
I
Yes.
picked this up a little while ago. It's just a custom bind of Superman Rebirth, and then I also got Action Comics as well. So
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I've read these before,
Yeah.
back when Mike and I used to review all that stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited to dive back into this.
Yeah. They should definitely do a Jurgens Omnibus, collect his Action Comics run and the Superman, or was it called Lois and Clark? It was either called Superman, Lois and Clark, or Superman and Lois series that he did at the tail end of New 52, sort of leading into Rebirth, which the show borrowed a lot from.
That's
But
pretty cool.
yeah, would be fun. That's a good idea.
I've read none of Birthright. Just did a 9-volume blind buy. You're gonna enjoy it.
He heard you talk about Williamson, and that passion won him over. Can't blame
I
him.
am passionate.
Can't
I may
blame
not always wax intellectually, but I am passionate.
Oh yeah, that's all that counts.
I always wondered how you guys decide to do either an absolute omni or compendiums for a title you love and you want to get further. A lot of people bash compendiums, even if it was just the most economical way to go.
Yeah.
So how do you decide?
Me, personally, if it's a series that I know I love, I'll go for the absolute edition. Which when I was starting off was usually blind buys because I had no idea. But now I'll check things out digitally, and or if it's a series I know I've read and will enjoy, I'll get the absolute. But for me now, man, I'm so into customs. Like like Superman by Morrison, the Omni, I'll buy that.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
The Tomasi Superman Omni, I'll buy that. But most of my hardcover purchases now are like Image Comics. Most of it. Image and a few DC here and there. Compendiums, like, I don't get why anyone would bash it. I guess for us, it's turn it into a custom bind. But like, if you're fine reading the compendium of Invincible, like, by all means, go for it. If you love the title and you don't need a super oversized format and you just want to read it over and over again, just get the compendium. It's great.
Yep. Agreed.
How about yourself, man? I think you're just all customs at this point.
Yeah, I'm primarily
Yeah.
all customs, and no, I mean, there's some officials and things that I buy, especially if it's stuff that's really expensive to bind. Like for instance, the early ASM stuff. There's no way I'm ever going to afford that. So therefore, collecting the officials is the way to go for me.
Right.
And same thing goes with like a lot of the older books, like the Silver Age stuff. A lot of the Silver Age stuff will always be officials for me and things like that. And even some of the early Bronze Age stuff. Like I really want to do Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider shit, but there's no way. Like some of them, yeah, you can pick up cheap, but not all of them.
Right.
And so instead, I'm just collecting them currently in the Marvel Masterworks format. Speaking of which, they're now doing Howard the Duck in Marvel Masterworks.
Ooh.
It just came out, I think, this week, volume 1 of Howard the Duck, and I'm so tempted on picking it up. I had the omnibus, and I ended up selling it just because I needed space and whatnot. And it's a fun book, though, dude. The satire, even though it was in the 70s, the fucking satire that Steve Gerber and shit, it's so good. Yeah. It's so funny. Like I'm really debating on picking that up in the Marvel Masterworks. Would really prefer an omnibus, but I'll take a Spawn compendium.
Yeah.
I'll custom bind that Spawn compendium. I hope Spawn gets a new not Angela to replace Angela, since those Marvel bums have
Marvel bums. Yeah.
He can't do graphic covers, but he said we can talk about designs and hopefully I'll be able to do some stamps with him. I had the same idea with the keys on the spine. Oh, yes. You just took it and amped it. Yes.
Very nice.
That would look dope.
That would be cool.
That would look so dope. Is Future State a good jumping on point? Jared says no, wait till Infinite Frontier.
Yeah, I agree. Future State's just for fun. But there are some characters. Yeah, Amazing Asian coming in late. Well, welcome, Mike.
We appreciate you nonetheless.
Yeah, there are some characters that got introduced through Future State that are going to show up in ongoing titles. I forget what her name is, Yara something, the new Wonder Girl. She's getting her own ongoing series. I think the new like non-binary Flash is supposed to show up in either the Flash title or Teen Titans. I forget, one or the other. But some of those characters are, and the Swamp Thing from Future State has a new miniseries now, so some of that stuff is carrying over.
Yeah. Turtles win by a technicality.
Yeah.
Ben,
wait, does the Mortal I guess those weren't that great though. The Mortal Kombat comics that Dexter Soy drew at DC, those would be licensed, right? His art was amazing. I don't remember if the actual comics were all that fantastic though. Just talking about licensed comics.
Ben, becoming a THC patron was the best decision I ever made. Probably the best. It's at least a very good decision I made. You should do it if you aren't already.
Yeah.
It was such a good decision. The man instantly grew a beard and then had a child as soon as he became a patron. Our shit is that potent. You become that man that you grow a beard and have a child instantaneously. Just like fucking Tim Burton or Tim Allen's the Santa Claus. Just overnight you wake up and you're just that's how it rolls.
Yeah, get ready.
That's how powerful we are. The powerful THC.
Yeah.
Powerful THC. Ram V has a new Vault comic series coming out in a few months about post-apocalyptic radio operators. That sounds intriguing. I'll say this for him. I haven't read anything boring.
Cool. Nice.
Very nice.
Keep an eye out on Ram V.
Might have to go strictly digital for the IDW stuff, unfortunately. Limited print runs, you gotta love it. That's true. And not only that, but the IDW books, they tear easily. Like, if you're buying from someone else, chances are your books are going to get fucked up by the time they get to you. And no matter, it's not just because of the person shipping. Like, they are just not that high a quality of book. And I hate saying that, but it's true. Like, they tend... Actually, I'll show you. So this one, the guy packed these very well, too. So it has nothing to do with them. My volume 2 is already starting to tear.
Oh, wow.
Right down there.
Just like
and
that.
It's just... And it happened on like a few of them. And they're not the best quality. Like, they're known for falling apart. Like... shipments wise, so that's the other thing about them too. Looking forward to my first care package from Herring and Robinson.
Nice.
Whoop whoop.
I'm sure. Please send us pictures. I'm sure we'll see them, but I do want to ask just in case.
Yes. Mike, do you mean you own the rights to the footage? Like, people would need to license it from you to show the highlight? Is that why that?
I do. That's the explanation I heard.
Is that why the one sold for 100,000? Because like if ESPN ever wanted to like utilize that dunk ever again, they'd have to pay him a royalty or whatever.
Could be
a license fee.
Could be. Maybe I didn't look into all the details, and this is what I heard on a podcast. But people are paying for clips. I don't know. That's all I know. I don't know what the legality of it is. I'm sure you, the end user, gets
clip. Everybody's intrigued by this dunking clip.
Top shot.
At owning a clip. See, everybody's minds are blown about owning a fucking clip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up into this. I'm gonna look into this later. Yeah. Matt and Mike, if someone came up to you guys and said, recommend the top 3 titles of Batman and Superman comics, what would it be? Let's clarify. By comics, are you referring to individual issues? Because that would be tough. Or are you referring to like 3 omnibuses? Are you referring to, I guess, like runs? Writers, runs. So we're going to come back to that. Please answer that, and we'll come back to it because I'm curious as to what exactly you mean by that. Because that could go a few different ways. I also ordered Tynan's Omni on Detective Beyond Excited. That's such a good book.
Yeah, great choice. Great choice.
Cinematic Galaxy. I think he's new here, so welcome. If you are new, and if you're not new, I apologize. Maybe you're a longtime lurker, first time commenter.
There you go.
I wanted the Ultimate Editions for Invincible, but I bought the first compendium due to the price, and it's honestly not bad at all in that format.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
But then you custom bound it. Custom bound it.
Yeah, it's true. Years after, to be fair, but yes.
And then you lost it.
The first volume. Well, I didn't lose the first volume. It got nefarious characters were involved. I'll say that much.
Somebody stole it?
Oh, someone destroyed it on purpose. Mhm.
Would this be someone that yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
That's fucked, dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is fucked.
I gotta buy another compendium and rebind. Goddamn.
Nothing was she just like
I don't know. I was looking for it. I was looking for it one day, and I was like, "Hey, have you seen this book?" And she's like, "No." And then a couple hours later, she comes and she's like, "Yeah, I ruined it one day after a fight." And I was like, "What the fuck? You mean you just ruined it after a fight? Are you crazy?"
She put a hex on you.
God, probably, probably.
I was gonna say collecting GR and Masterworks would be the way to go. Yeah, and they're great. I have both volumes currently. I'm really looking forward to getting the other volumes. Hopefully they continue to make them, and they're great.
Yeah,
The Masterworks editions, like I now understand why people collect them. They
yeah,
are such a amazing. They're not oversized, which a lot of people think suck, but they're so good and they're so well put together, and the
yeah.
colors and the it's fan fucking
They're
tastic.
classy, classy books.
Very, very classy. Is DC going to do collected editions for Future State? They'll probably do trade paperbacks
Trade
for sure.
paperbacks are happening. Yeah,
Yeah. I want to read Nightwing. I'm assuming you're referring to the Future
the
State.
future state. Yeah, that looks cool. They did a shit ton of Batman ones.
I'll have to look into this Future State thing. I kind of just been ignoring current books except for like Haha, and I finally read all of Gideon's Falls. And did you
Nice.
ever get caught up on that one?
I haven't finished it. No.
Fuck, I need to talk to you about that. So you need to read
Okay.
it so we can talk.
I'll read it. Yeah.
WB owns Mortal
No,
Kombat.
no, never mind. Damn it. It's all a joke.
What did you guys think of the new trailer? Oh, you must have missed this.
Oh,
We love the new MK trailer. We're very, very excited about
yeah.
it. Are you excited for Jupiter's Legacy coming out on Netflix? I think it's one of the most Miller's underrated titles.
I need to read that
I'm not
again.
familiar with it, to be honest, and I don't think I've seen the trailer for the Netflix either.
Yeah, I read. So he did like 2 volumes of Jupiter's Legacy, and then he did something called Jupiter's Circle. And Jupiter's Legacy, I think Frank Whiteley did the artwork for that. It's sort of like the kids of Golden Age heroes, and they're all sort of like ne'er-do-wells. They're just going to clubs and partying it up and being rich and famous off of their superpowers as opposed to being responsible with the
Oh,
powers they have. It's Mark Millar. I do need to reread it. I remember it was good at the start and then sort of fell off, but that was years ago. Years ago.
that would be funny. I want to check that out. That's like an interesting concept.
Yeah, it's pretty good from what I remember.
You bet. If not for you, I wouldn't have heard of H&R. Thank you, fellas, for introducing me and probably others to them. Awesome. We need to get them to be a sponsor
Our
too.
pleasure. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
organicbooks.com where you can
right.
pre-order.
Of
Just kidding.
course.
No, I really do. But no, yeah, we need to get H&R to be a sponsor as well, man. They
Yeah,
are.
I think Haushin is aware of the hardcover comics graphic designing work because I've had a few people say they asked who made this, and I told them Mike from the hardcover comic. I forget who it is from Haushin, but I think they're aware of it.
It'd be Tom. Tom's the comic book guy at
Okay.
Haushin.
Yeah, it's probably Tom. That's familiar to me. Yeah, so they're aware of us.
Yeah.
Which
Nope.
is
Tom's waiting on my designs, and then I've spoke to Tom a lot. I've actually commented about how the customer service from him and stuff has been like a lot of people are like they've been having issues, I guess, and struggling with getting a hold of him. But I've had nothing but pleasant experiences the probably last 6 months, 9 months, whatever it's been that I've been talking with him.
yeah.
Anything I have, great customer service. I have no issues with Haushin either. So I mean, they got 7 of my books right now. So,
Yeah.
I own the 3 Lock and Key Master Editions, and 2 of them have already started tearing. Yeah, that's true, man. My second one's fucked. I mean, it was shipped and it got messed up in shipping, but yeah, nope. I understand completely.
Bummer.
It sucks. They look beautiful. They got the ribbon. They got great designs, like all
Don't
this
read
about them. But
Just
it's
don't
like the paper or whatever that they use to like
Yeah.
for the hinge and stuff. It's just not,
not
good.
It makes me very concerned for the Keependium.
Yeah, which got pushed back to like June. It was supposed to come out
Yeah.
already, and now it's pushed back to June. So I wonder
Seems
why
like
that
what
is
gonna
too.
be like. Yeah. Interesting.
I read Saga as a compendium, and I still really enjoyed it. If you're just interested in reading the story, it's a great way to go.
Yeah.
Or if you want to custom bind it, it's even a better way to go.
You'll have the option in the future.
We keep pushing custom binds. That's what we do here. I got Birthright to see if I like Williamson, because if I do, I'll hop on his new Robinson. Okay.
Good choice.
Okay. You need to check out a few things by Williamson. Nailbiter.
Yeah.
You really need to check out Nailbiter. Flash Rebirth. He invented Godspeed. You need to check that out.
Yeah.
You need to check out another book called Xenoholics. It's a mini. It's like 4 issues. It's a lot of fun though. Disney's The Haunted Mansion. He wrote that mini. That's also really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. What was his other creator? Oh, what was the one? Ghosted. That's one. Oh, Ghosted is great. And then he also did another one where I can't think of the name of it. It's really good. They're trapped in the snow.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm talking. Nobody ever talks about this book, and it bugs me.
It was a Vertigo title, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. And it's really, really good. But I cannot think of the fucking name of it.
Frostbite.
That's it. Yes, you got to check out Frostbite. Frostbite's another great Joshua Williamson book, and then of course Birthright is like fucking fantastic. Yeah. So there's a lot of really good Joshua Williamson stuff that I highly recommend checking out.
Yeah,
he's like up there for me as like one of my favorite writers. So I do recommend him a lot. Okay. So what I meant were graphic novels, a collected run of a writer.
Gotcha.
So top 3 collected runs of Batman and Superman.
Okay.
Go.
For Batman, I'd have to go with Absolute Long Halloween, or the Batman on Loeb sale.
Loeb. Yeah, just Omni. Loeb.
Omni, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely that. I would also recommend the it's tough for me not to recommend this. It's kind of expensive to get to, but Absolute Killing Joke. I think it's a story I've read at least a dozen times, so the money's definitely worth it for me. It's also like $50 cover price for an Absolute, like one of the best Batman stories.
Cheaper.
Yeah, you can get the deluxe probably for like $10. So that's a classic story. I wish they had done like a Frank Miller Batman omnibus, because that would be dope. It's tough to say like year 1 Dark Knight Returns because they're separate titles. But that's what I'll say. And then Superman, I'll go with All-Star Superman, the upcoming Superman by Tomasi book. And the John Byrne hardcover collections. God, they can't go wrong with Byrne, Tomasi, and Morrison for Superman.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you on almost all of those. Superman. So yes, for sure. All-Star Superman. That was actually what introduced me to Superman, to be honest with you. I was never a big Superman person. Mike is a big Superman fan. And so I had asked him, I said, hey, I want to check out Superman. What's a great Superman book to kind of jump into and read? And he had recommended All-Star Superman. And so I read it and I was blown away. And I was like, dude, I fucking like Superman. And then I read the John Byrne stuff. So that's another huge one. And it's also a great jumping on point for anybody that's never read Superman. The John Byrne stuff is a wonderful starting point.
Yeah.
And then the Tomasi stuff is also fucking fantastic. Yeah. It's probably some of my favorite Superman that I've ever read. Not that I've read like everything, but from what I have read, I really enjoyed that. And another one that I'll throw out there just to be a little bit different is the Death and Return.
Yeah,
the Death and Return stuff is classic.
It's a wonderful book.
In regards to Batman, I have to say the Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale stuff is phenomenal. It's such great Batman stories. They're an absolute blast. I really, really dig those. Killing Joke is awesome. That one was also good. Another one though that I'll say to be different other than Killing Joke, I'll throw in Nightfall.
Nice.
The entire, and when I say Nightfall, I'm going to encompass Night's End and Night Quest and everything as well. Right. So I'm encompassing the entire Nightfall saga. But I will say Batman Nightfall. Some people say, oh, it's really 90s writing and it's whatever.
Yeah.
It is, but at the same time, I enjoy the shit out of it. And maybe that's just because that's when I was reading books as a kid was back then in the early 90s. So I enjoyed it so much. I love the Nightfall run.
Yeah.
It is great. You get introduced to Bane, who obviously goes on to become one of like the classic rogue, villains and stuff. So, absolutely got to say the Nightfall run. And,
I guess I'd also throw in the Tiny and Detective run. It might be tough for a new reader, but
yes. Yeah, the Tynan Detective run is by far absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I can't speak highly enough on that one, and that's actually a run that I didn't really want to read at first because it focused on the Bat family and not Batman, and I was like, ooh, but no, I love it. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. Turns out the family kicks ass.
But another one I'll say, No Man's Land.
Yeah, No Man's Land is a good one.
No Man's Land is fantastic.
Yeah. Nice epic story.
Yes, huge epic story.
Huge.
But that's another one too that I'll say is No Man's Land.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not long time, but I'm not completely new lurker. Thanks.
Glad to have you with us.
Glad to have you with us, man. That's awesome. You guys should add a Mike's Relationship Corner segment to Patreon where Mike just talks about exes have done to his books.
Yeah.
Do you have any other crazy stories, or is that the only one? You have another story where a book's been destroyed?
Let's just say another one of my Invincible custom binds was at risk at one point, and I had to. It was almost a tug of war where the pages were what was being tugged at. Yeah. Yeah.
Same person, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, I was reading it and it got yanked out of my hand, and a tug of war.
Was this before or after Volume 1 was destroyed?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, because if it's after,
it's probably after.
She was like, "Well, I know, like whatever." But if it was before, she probably went back and destroyed Volume 1 after she realized she couldn't destroy the Volume 2. Right. So she went back and destroyed Volume 1.
I'm glad, because Volume 1 means just buying one compendium. Volume 2, I think I had to use parts of the second compendium, so that would have been a real pain in the ass.
God. What a Anchorage, life. What is up, gents? Prepping my first custom binds, thanks to you.
Awesome.
Yes, dude, I fucking love this. Doing 2 volumes of Astro City.
Nice.
That is amazing.
That's a series I've never read it, and I really should.
Nope. I actually started reading it.
Nice.
I got 4 or 5 issues in and realized I was way too high. I was like, I can't read this right now.
Yeah.
I'll come back to this one later.
Awesome.
And then I started reading Ghostbusters instead. So I'm actually gonna go back to Astro City once I finish with Ghostbusters. I was reading it digitally, and I was having a blast. I was like, why is this a book I've never read? It's like one of those classics like everybody should read, but for whatever reason has super always flown under my radar. I don't know why.
It's also interesting because like Kurt Busiek has been doing that series for so long. Yeah, it has like a cult following. They did standard hardcovers for it. That's it. Nothing else. It's like no more love for Astro City. You guys really don't care, I guess.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Matt, you got a haircut, right? Even if not, you're having a good hair day. Well done. Thank you. No, I did get my haircut. Wait, which way? This way. Yeah, no, I did get my haircut.
Yeah.
It's nice and
nice.
Short. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, thanks.
Looking like you came off the Peaky Blinders set.
I trimmed down the beard too. You can't really tell right now, but I shaped the beard,
nice,
if you will. So I had to look a little sexier for the wife. I was like, I look like a fucking wild caveman. I was like, I need to get it under control and look a little bit hotter for the wife.
Well, did she notice the new hair, or is Ben?
No, she could care less. I mean, she's that I got a haircut because I took the kids to get their haircut too, but no, she could. She's she's got other things going on. She's like, I don't fucking care. No. Nailbiter and Flash have been on my list forever. I'll get to them someday. You're gonna have more on your list here pretty soon. Anchorage, Mike's looking good too.
Thank you. Yes, I was about to ask if no one else said anything in the next 5 minutes. Thank you.
Do I look okay too?
What about me?
I also got new glasses. Maybe that's what it is. Clark Kent effect. I got brand new Ray-Bans. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Guys, you and Dat Boy Steve did it. The likes on this video have exceeded the number of people watching.
Yes. Yes. Figure that one out.
There goes Steve. Way to go, Steve.
Yes.
He was logging into like 80 different accounts.
Yeah, because he's disappeared since then.
Yeah. He's too busy commenting and liking on everything.
Whatever
I'm
works.
looking forward to the third trade paperback of Something is Killing the Children. 15 issues is a really annoying place to end an issue. Not big enough for its own bind, but too big for an anthology.
Right.
That's a fair point. Very fair point.
Yeah, those are ones you just got to bite the bullet and you say it's a 15 issue bind. It's a thin one. It's what it is.
Mike's got a 6-issue bind.
Yeah. Well, I think it's 8 issues. 8
issues.
8. Still, I mean, it's yeah.
I love the Busick 1 year later Superman run after Infinite Crisis. Looks at Clark. Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
After losing his powers and rebuilds the Superman character, but Secret Identity. Oh, that's another good one.
Right. Man, Busick is a beast. He is a beast.
Yep. Nope. Agree completely. By the way, and forgive me if you did, but have you guys gone through custom submissions already?
Not since the ones we showed in January.
Yeah.
So
I think
we've got a bundle.
More, and then we can do a whole nother episode on it.
Probably the end of March, I'd say, would be a safe time. Yeah, so keep sending your submissions. If you have custom binds, pictures, images you want to show off your custom bind, or want us to show off your custom bind, send them to us, please. thehardcovercomic@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to show them off on the next time we do it. Custom bind viewing, I guess, viewing party.
Yeah, we love doing those.
Yeah.
Anchorage, what is your guys' favorite new indie title?
Ha.
Nope, I agree with you 100%.
Easy.
All the way, hands down. There ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. Is fantastic.
Yeah.
Aside from new title? I don't know. I haven't really read much new stuff lately, to be honest. I don't know. I like binging books because then I forget that they're out when I have to go do monthly. I tend to forget about them, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, "Fuck!" I'm like 8 issues behind. So I usually try to wait for a series so I can just binge it, and then I don't have to worry about it.
I have seen a bunch of people comment saying that Radiant Black, which is oddly enough by Kyle Higgins, who we gave a mention to earlier with Nightwing, is an Image title that he's working on. So it's an Image superhero title. If anyone's interested, I keep seeing comments pop up on our videos saying Radiant Black is great.
Oh, okay.
1 issue came out this month. I hear good things.
I'll have to check that out. I'll add that to my list when I need something a little bit different than Ghostbusters. Yeah. Dave made it. What up,
David? Long time, no time.
Yeah, long time no see ever. Something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm literally hiding from my boss to watch this at the office. Gotta go, guys. Peace and love, Matt and Mike. Thank you. Cheers.
Much love, man. Much love. Hopefully,
I'm hiding from he's like hiding from a bathroom stall.
Like, what is he doing? Jerking off in the corner? No, he's just watching
He's got his feet up. His boss. He's got his feet like up on the stool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Is the Remender Cap Omni any good?
I liked it. It was a pretty decent run. That was actually my first introduction to modern day Cap stories. Was the Remender run? It has the first 12 issues are John Romita Jr. artwork, so, but some fun stuff in there. The Brubaker stuff is way better though.
Brubaker's probably my favorite Cap. Although I am really debating, JP, if you watch this, I am really debating on that reprint of Jack Kirby's Captain America, the Mad Bomb reprint. I am really, really, really debating it, dude, because there's something about it that just intrigues the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the Kirby art or what, but I'm really intrigued by that book, and I almost pulled the trigger on it when it was really expensive and out of print. So,
damn.
Yeah. Hey man, my wife doesn't notice half the stuff I do. I'm here to appreciate the husbands that go unnoticed.
That's awesome.
How is Descender by Jeff Lemire? Just finished Black Hammer and fan fucking tastic. Mike hasn't even read it all, I don't think, because
No, just the first deluxe. The rest of it's at your place, but Jeff Lemire can pretty much do no wrong at this point.
That's true.
So yeah, Descender is tremendous.
Descender is absolutely fantastic. It was one of those books where like somebody told me what it was about, and I went, all right. Like it didn't sound very appealing to me.
Yeah.
And then knowing it was Jeff Lemire and Mike's like, no, dude, just trust me, read it. I did. I read the first deluxe and I was like, holy shit, this is really good. And then I flew right through the second deluxe.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a fantastic story. And then there's a spin-off of it called Ascender, which takes place like 10 years later, I think, if I remember it.
Yeah.
And I haven't read all of that. I think I read like the first 2 issues, but that's also great.
Wrapping up soon.
Yeah. So I highly recommend Descender and then Ascender.
Yeah.
And saying that Mike is redundant, we all know that dude is always looking good and bilingual, which definitely adds to the handsomeness points.
It's true.
Mike is handsome, that is.
Thank you. Trying to learn some French while I'm in Quebec too. I have some female co-workers trying to teach me. It's me twirling my future curly mustache.
I grabbed the first issue of Radiant.
There we go.
So much fun. Absolutely love it. How many issues are out? Because now I'm
just
really
the one.
intrigued. Okay.
Number 2 might be coming out in the next week or 2. Yeah.
Can definitely recommend Radiant.
There you go. Beauty.
I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh, I was waiting for a live show to ask. I remember a while back, Matt mentioned he was loving Nightwing and described him. Oh, yes, as Batman Spider-Man. Were you reading the Nightwing trades? Sounded cool. I have them all physically because they're gonna all get custom bound. So I have all the singles. But you can get the trades. That's the Chuck Dixon run.
Yeah.
You can get the trades. You can read it digitally. You can get singles. I mean, you can read it a ton of different ways. But yeah, it's just the Chuck Dixon stuff, the Chuck Dixon Nightwing. And yeah, I haven't read all of it yet, but it's fun, man. And it's so true. The whole Batman Spider-Man thing. It's good stuff. I really like Dick Grayson. He actually slowly started to become one of my favorite, like, aside from Batman, probably my favorite Bat family character. And I was a big Red Hood fan, so that says a lot. But yeah.
Love me some Nightwing.
Do you guys have a bunch collected digitally? Limited Space made me fall in love with absolutes and OHCs and have a disdain for trade paperbacks. Yeah, I do actually. We used to have a large community where we all shared an account and we all had we had 20 or 30,000 books on Comixology, and then they ended up shutting down our account a couple years ago, which really sucked. But we had tons and tons and tons of titles. And
all of The Walking Dead, all of Spawn, all of most of Savage Dragon.
I still have a lot of those, not from that account, but from my personal account. I have almost all of Spawn.
Yeah.
All of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Which I've never even read. I don't know why. I just haven't. Shit ton of Scooby-Doo. It was on sale one day. I got like every Scooby-Doo title, like 200 issues of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Also like 200 issues of Black Panther, because when Chadwick Boseman died,
free.
They did like a huge Black Panther thing where they were just giving away Black Panther books, and it was like everything. And I really love the Christopher Priest stuff, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna grab it all.
Black you Panther. Never know. One other thing I would recommend if anyone's looking for good digital deals is to check out Humble Bundle once in a while. They will hook it up pretty nice. I mean, I think we got Witchblade, all of Witchblade, and the Darkness. Yeah. They did some Mobius and Humanoid stuff once in a while. They do all sorts of great deals, and like you pay like $12 and you'll get like, I don't know, 100 issues of.
I think if you pay 18, you get everything.
Yeah, and it's usually a shit ton, like all of Transformers for $18.
Yeah, Mike and I will usually, if it's something that we're both interested in, we'll usually split the cost, and we'll fucking.
And it's all DRM free, so if you want to print it and bind it, you can do that too.
It'd be expensive, but you can do it.
Correct.
Yeah, Humble Bundle's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Gideon Falls Deluxe.
God, I hope so.
It has to.
It must.
Has to.
It
Has to. Has
must.
to. Then again, it took Postal forever to create theirs, so who knows? But it has to. Also, have y'all read Golden Age? Hype for that deluxe whenever the Ducat comes out. No typos. I haven't read Golden Age. Have you?
No.
I don't even know if I'm familiar with what it. Now I'm curious as to what it is. At first, I thought you were asking if like we read like Golden Age Marvel or something, but now I'm intrigued as to what this is.
I wonder,
Looking
yeah.
it up right now. Golden Age. I can't even put comics. If I put comic, it's just going to assume Golden Age comics.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I looked up Golden Age Deluxe 2021. Aside from JSA The Golden Age, which I think came out a couple years ago, I'm not seeing anything. David, give us more info. Your cryptic message has left us curious.
Oh,
he
here
said
it is.
something.
Golden Age by James Robinson.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I do like me some James Robinson.
Are they they're reprinting that deluxe then? It looks like. Oh yeah, new edition. Cool. Nice. That's good. James Robinson doesn't get enough love either.
Yeah, no, James Robinson is fucking fantastic. And if you really want to be blown away by James Robinson, go read Airboy.
Airboy.
That'll take you on a ride. All right, where were we at here? Boom, guys, I read all the Future State titles, and while there were definitely some duds, I was entertained, and it was better than I expected it to be. Kind of looking forward to the future of some titles.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, for some weird little trendy stint event thing that DC did, it's good that kind of looking forward to the future of some titles is. I mean, usually these things are just a filler kind of waste of 2 months where people just don't really care. But it's cool that, some of them were good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll see an Omni.
Ben, dude, Quebec French is crazy different from Paris French. That dialect is almost like a different language. Be careful what you study when you're prepping for a trip.
Good. That's fine. I speak the international language of English, and I
speak the international language of love.
I just pull a Louis C.K. whenever a woman speaks to me in French.
Talo, and he just goes. And fucking, they all just start creaming,
and they're like, "Oh, I get it. Okay, that makes sense."
Mike just gives everybody in his vicinity orgasms.
I'm going to be in the next season of Doom Patrol for sure.
Future State Swamp Thing by Ram V, the best title, hands down.
There
now
you go.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I think we got some Ram V homework to do. I think there may be a Ram V video coming soon.
We should do a Ram V like live stream next time.
Let's do it.
See if we can get to interview him.
Let's maybe brainstorm. So Ram V will be one of them. Let's look at 3 sort of smaller writers that are coming up now that we may have heard get mentioned, and then like one stream we'll talk about them. So Ram V will be one. The other 2 we can leave as a mystery. We'll talk offline.
It almost sounds like Kyle Higgins needs to be one. I mean, I know he's not necessarily new. He's been around a while, but like it sounds like he's been coming up a lot lately too. Is like names that people are like, I'm not really sure who he is. So maybe we should do Kyle Higgins as well.
Yeah, cool. I'm down.
Awesome. Golden Age is like his version of New Frontier.
Oh, nice. I got to check that out.
Mike is gonna get busted up. Omni's left in Paris.
Oh yeah, if I'm taking my custom binds with me next week, I'll be careful.
Yeah, you better be careful. All you need to know when you get to Quebec is smoked meat sandwiches, and you're good.
Yeah, the place I'm at is big on rotisserie, so I've been eating fantastic chicken daily. Nice rotisserie.
Mike has had some of the best barbecue the world has to offer in Kansas City. You can't beat that Kansas City barbecue.
It's true. I'm still thinking about those briskets and those burnt ends. And
yeah, dude. And then you got to have like my smoked meat, pun intended. When you come down, like my smoked burgers and shit are to die for, dude. I make some great smoked burgers.
Whenever you make food and send me pictures, I'm always
Tonight I made a very nice chicken and garlic tortellini.
Ooh,
Alfredo. I know, dude. It was really good.
Very nice.
It was very good. Very nice. Speaking of interviews, are you guys still looking? Yeah, I do have an update on that. Still looking at getting W Maxwell Prince at 10,000 subs. So our goal was just to get him anytime he's free.
Just tell
It
him how much
wasn't,
we love his work.
yeah, just so I could suck him off for an hour.
Yeah.
It actually had nothing to do with necessarily the 10,000. Now we definitely want to get to 10,000 for sure.
Yeah.
We're only
Yeah.
500 away. So when we do hit 10,000, we will be doing a giveaway, probably involving that custom Wonder Woman bind that I'd mentioned early on in the show, and along with probably with some other books, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So Steve, get to making more accounts and subscribing
Yeah,
and liking.
subscribe to all those accounts. Because we're like close to 500 away. So if everybody could just recommend our channel to a few people, and that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We would greatly appreciate it. I know that I don't always post very often. It's mainly Mike, and he's doing a fantastic job. But I will start posting a little bit more, and I'm working on my video skills so I can try to make the videos a little more entertaining and a little bit more fun. So it's not just like a vlog video, so I am working on that. I think my last video I did okay, but I'm working on my video skills, so it'll get better, I promise.
We are looking to get him hopefully soon.
No, we're definitely well, I did email him again, and I touched base because I said I would touch base in January, and I kind of forgot. So I did touch base with him again, like a week ago, I think it was what it was. And he said that he is still really, really slammed right now. He appreciates us reaching out, and to try back again in the future. He just is really, really slammed. So,
which is fair.
I get it, but at the same time, at first I was kind of like, "Oh, is that one of those like, oh, I'm washing my hair type excuses?"
Right. Yeah.
But he doesn't have to reply, and he does, and it's not like he replies like a week later. He replies like same day or next day. Like, he replies quickly too. So I don't think it's one of those, oh, I'm washing my hair situations. I think he just really is busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to having that convo with him. If nothing else, I at least got to talk to him via email, so that was cool.
Yeah. It's tough because I want to have him on the show, but it's also nice to hear that he's busy because it probably means he's gonna have new comics coming soon.
Yep.
Which is great.
Agreed.
We'll power through these because it's almost.
Oh, yep. And I still got to watch WandaVision. So
there you go. Yara Flor. That's it.
Yara Flor, first appearance, Dark Knight's Metal 7 or Wonder Woman 1?
Oh, I think it was Dark Knight's Metal, but I don't. Or was it Future State Wonder Woman? I think it was Future State. Future State Wonder Woman. That's what I'll go for. I may be wrong though. I haven't read Dark Knight. It's definitely not Dark Knight's Metal. Maybe Death Metal 7, but definitely not Dark Knight's Metal. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so confused now.
Smoked meat sandwiches are a very specific Quebec dish. It's closer to pastrami than KC style.
That's right. Yeah, because Montreal, they have like their own kind of sauce, I think, as well.
What do you guys? What is that one that you guys have that I want to try? Everything all in. What the hell's it called?
All dressed ketchup. All just chips. All just chips. Yeah.
Yeah, all dressed. I want to try all dressed with some fucking poutine.
Yeah, poutine's been pretty good in Quebec,
dude. I had a poutine. I had a poutine burrito at a place down here at this restaurant called Block 16. Dude, the poutine burrito was so fucking good.
Yeah,
it was like an orgasm in my mouth.
Yeah,
I was like, this is amazing.
The problem now with stuff like poutines is everything's takeout because of COVID, and then they also can't put the stuff together because of COVID.
Soggy and they can't put it together.
No. So you end up getting like cheese and gravy, and then you just like put the cheese and pour the gravy on, but it doesn't really get to the.
And then it's cold and.
Yeah, it's just not the same. That's what it is.
All right, last comment of the night. Matt and Mike, have you guys heard about this awesome YouTube channel called The Hardcover Comic? It's awesome, and the host have asked me to reach out, so I'm trying to spread the word. Great job. Fantastic. Awesome. Beautiful work. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Anyone watching, if you haven't subscribed already, please do.
Yeah, no, for sure. Please subscribe. Again, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We got some custom binds that we're for sure giving away that I've procured.
Yes.
Some big things coming. So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Mike's going to go to bed, and I'm going to watch WandaVision. So, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you guys soon.
Take care, y'all. Sorry I was late.
All right. Ciao.
See you guys next week. Bye.